Hello, everybody. This is CallanLoF. So it's just me, just hanging out. This is gonna be a stream of thingamabob I'm doing today, and I don't have a lot on my agenda today. Really, I mean, I've kind of an agenda. So here's the thing. I was talking with iDS earlier today. I don't know. He's still got some internet issues. We didn't test anything today, but that's just the way things are. Um, he might drop in. We'll see. But for now, the reason I wanted to do a stream was one, because I moved in this new house, so that's kind of cool. I wanted to talk with you guys and communicate. But the other thing was that I'm hearing a little bit of feedback from my phone. I'm going to turn the volume down. That way I don't hear that. Cool, cool. All right. So, yeah, that's why the camera moved, because I just adjusted the sound of my phone. If you guys didn't know, I'll give you a little behind the scenes. What I do is um, I basically, because I get, for whatever reason, there's no issue with Google Plus using basically like the same account to join the call from multiple devices. So, yeah, I just use the same account to join on my phone and on the computer, so I can stream from my computer, but I can record from my phone because my phone acts as basically a movable um, video camera that I can use. Because frankly, the my webcam's pretty crap. It's because it's a built-in Mac, and the Mac is like 6 years old. Hello, everyone. I'm getting some comments. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. It's wonderful. It seems like they all came in. I feel like there should be more coming in. Whatever. Let me just talk about my agenda today, which I should have gotten to already. But yeah, I bought this box of Bionicles. Just the funny thing is, I bought them like 2 weeks ago almost, uh, and I had them mailed to this address. But they didn't send it. They didn't send it until like last this past Monday, because for whatever reason the website didn't register that I paid for it, and I just assumed that they were shipping it. And so when I finally investigated it, because I'm like, this is taking forever, I noticed that yeah, it didn't really read that they shipped it, which is annoying. So now I fixed it. I fixed. On Monday I got it all sorted out. They mailed it. Then on Thursday it was supposed to come. No one was home because we live at this new house and we're all working in the day. So because it was a big box, they just dropped it off. They didn't drop it off. That's what I hoped they would do. They didn't drop it off, and I was very upset. So the next day, I had it sent to like a Walgreens FedEx thingamabob, and I picked it up there. And so I opened it yesterday. I went through it a little bit, but so I've been ever since I got it yesterday. I've been sort of messing with some of these things, but now I'm gonna really properly sort through the stuff on stream, the stuff that I haven't got to yet. Yeah, this is kind of like a Bionicle graveyard, random PC guy. Welcome, everyone. Ruben Assassin Rose, dead bodies everywhere from Tinfoil TV says, ooh, spoopy. Is spoopy funny? He's saying the word spoopy instead of spooky. Is that, I don't understand that personally. But I'm also kind of a grump, and I'm not particularly charismatic or funny. I'm just a guy who makes videos, and for whatever reason, some people watched them. So I appreciate that. Yeah, let's go through some of the things that I got that are mostly complete, I guess. I got this keel rack, no spinner, but he's got the oh, can you even see this? I'm scrolling down on the, yeah, that's the problem. I can't see exactly what my camera's showing but yeah, you can see the keel rack. You're good. You're good. Anyway, yeah, 11 viewers. Thank you, everyone. Well, I'm glad to have you all. Hopefully, we'll have some guests, either Larnuu or I don't know. I have no idea where Larnuu is, so he might not come. But yeah, that'll might make things a bit more spicy later on. But for now, I'm just gonna go through some of the things I got. The big wins for me this time were I got two of the Borak cow that I never had before. The Korak cow and Nuva cow. I'm not showing them here because I left them on the floor, and I don't want to get out of my chair. But the main things, these are the guys that I was really happy to get. The Nui Rama. I think this one's missing a couple mask guys, but I already have a green one, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm very good. So yeah, those were the two main things. I also got a Makuta, which is cool because I already have a Makuta though. So I've been getting so many duplicate sets with some of these boxes. I'm really thinking I need to go on Facebook and like try selling these. Okay, let me respond to some questions. Or yes, please. This is also a Q&A stream, so please feel free to say whatever. Okay, Mr. Grumpy, I got the red Vizirac at a thrift shop yesterday. Awesome. Nui Jaga? No, I didn't get any Nui Jaga. In fact, that's the one set that I don't have from 2001. Both the purple and the blue Nui Jaga. Callan, did you see my reasoning on why I gave Callan Davis a higher score than Project Toa? Sorry I did not watch your whole video. I apologize, Saronical. I can do that later. I did used to make mocks from real steel, but I stopped that years ago. All right. Hey, Nolan. Like that comment. Who said that? I'm losing track. Crisis, the one and only. Sin, the one and only. Okay, there you go. Interesting name, I guess. Hey, turns out I could join. Thanks for checking out my stop motion. I'm glad you liked it. Also, I subscribed to you. Thanks, Nether Ever Bricks. I'm going to see what job lots I can get my hands on and what cool stuff I can find in them. Cool. Join what? And there's some questions here, some talk. I made tiny versions of Telemata. That's beautiful. What are your thoughts on the Transformers franchise? Actually, just conveniently, I'll just mention that I got one of those Star Wars Transformer toys. It's like the Darth Maul ship, and it turns into Darth Maul. It's a Transformer toy, and that came in here. I don't know if it was complete, though, and I don't have it on me right here either. But whatever. Transformers, it's kind of funny. The movies got me into Transformers to begin with because I'd heard of it, but I was never invested in it before. When the first Michael Bay movie came out, I got invested in the franchise and I thought it was cool. The second movie was awful, and from then on, it has been a slow descent of me not really caring about the movies. I've kept up with some of the TV shows. I watched all of Transformers Animated. I watched all of Transformers Prime. A lot of the old shows I have not watched consistently at all. I think I've seen like 2 episodes of the original 80s cartoon. I watched some Beast Machine stuff online, some Beast Wars stuff, but I never watched those consistently either. But yeah, I like the Transformers franchise as just a concept, but it's hard to get it just right, you know? I don't know if I can't say if there's like a perfect show that's a perfect encapsulation of everything that Transformers should be. I'd say just as far as some of the cool things they did, Transformers Animated, like plot-wise, as far as complicated plot, that's probably some of that's some of the stuff that I like the most, particularly with what they did with Shockwave, because it's cool to have the original Shockwave voice actor back. He's a double crosser. There's all sorts of cool stuff with that. But I can't say that's my favorite show either because I don't really like Prime as much. I don't really like him being the underdog, weak guy. It's kind of fun because it's like they give him a character. They make him like a character who actually has to prove something. But in doing so, they kind of get rid of everything that's awesome about Optimus Prime. So, yeah, this is a Bionicle stream, everyone. And I haven't really sorted much at all. I've just left these pieces here sitting. But I'll get to it. Because right now I'm answering questions. Honka man. Honka man. Tinfoil TV. Just call me Nether. That's why I go by Nether. No one can pronounce it right, so just call me Nether. Okay, I'll call you Nether. It sounded very, very persuasive about that. Very, very, I don't know. What do you think of Red Star Games? I haven't seen much of what they've been doing, but I do like some of the art that I've seen. It looks kind of neat. On your last stream, I commented the reasoning. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally forget. I apologize, Tyrannical. I forget everything. Where are you living with David again? Yes, I'm living with David. So, the Callan and David's gang is gonna get going. I'm excited for the new Bumblebee movie. Oh yeah, the new Bumblebee movie looks better than any of the Transformers movies. So let's see if that's good. I'm not particularly excited, but looks fine. Looks fine. Transformers, though, I'm a diehard fan of both of these series. I have to say that Transformers is going downhill. Yeah, Transformers is a weird place now because it's like the franchise, the last movie didn't do too well, but they already have Bumblebee in production, so they can't really commit to Bumblebee being a new restart of the franchise It's kind of funny if you think about it. They really could do Bumblebee could be the perfect restart of the franchise, as far as you start with a prequel about Bumblebee and then you reintroduce the Transformers. But it's very clearly based on the Michael Bay designs and things, but made better. So we'll see how that goes. Callan, do you have a lady friend? I do not. Working on it, but do you have the Golden Ignica? I do. I have. I got it in one of these lots that I bought a couple years ago while I was at university, and I was very excited to get it. Do you think we need more orange, purple, and teal pieces? Yes, I do, Xanthon. You always need more purple and pieces. I guess we'll just have to see where it goes. Yeah, we're gonna have to see where the Transformers goes now. Michael Bay is dumb. All right, I'm gonna try and see what I can do now. The thing that I was excited about with seeing the box was, of course, I saw the new Irama in the box when I bought it, and those were the main things. But I was also excited to see, if you can't tell, this is Makuta Icarax, the set, and I never had that set, and I was excited to get Makuta's mask, and preferably the new. If you didn't know, there's like a slight difference between the Mask of Shadows mold on the original set, that this one, and the Icarax one. Like, they added another slit for some reason. So so that was kind of cool. The only problem is this box ended up coming with two. This one's missing a leg. Oh crap! This one's missing a leg, but it came with two of the 2003 Makutas and parts from Icarax, and it only came with one of the Mask of Shadows, and it looks like it's in fact, it is the 2003 Mask of Shadows. So, yeah, that didn't quite work out. I don't have quite a full Icarax in this box, so that's unfortunate. But whatever. At least I have a base, and maybe if I can order some of the parts, I don't know. After I collected basically all the masks that I wanted, that being the original Mata and Nuva masks, I kind of slowly transitioned to the mindset of just collecting every Bionicle set ever. I'm going the LJ route. So one day that will happen. Bioformers are the best. Transformers, Bionicle, Hero Factory. This is a Bionicle graveyard. Don't give them a head. Well, that's what traders get. Okay. Sorry I'm not reading your usernames. It's easier to catch up on comments when I'm just reading the comments themselves. But you know what? This video is not like. It would be better if I actually had a position to give you guys proper shout outs, but like I'm CallanLoF, I don't have that kind of star appeal. So if I shout your name out, it's going to be Icarax. Is that really how it's pronounced? It sounds stupid. Do you have Lesovic? I do not have Lesovic. That's one I do need to get somewhere down the line. Bricks and Minifigs is a great store. Did you say LJ? I did say LJ. But yeah, let me see. Okay, I need to start messing with some of these things. I got a lot of parts from little guys, 2008 and 2009 guys, but I don't have any masks. It came with one mask, Vican's mask. Let's see if I can find it in this pile. Oh yeah, guys, just out of curiosity. Oh, here it is. It's right here. I gotta sneak it under the mic. Here you go. Vican. Here he is. But anyway, if you guys are needing any Rakshi particularly, I have like a lot of Rakshi, and I'm thinking about selling all 6 in one lot for like probably $25 or something, which might be a little bit of an upsell. I don't know. I'm gonna just see what I can get. I'm gonna try selling all 6 Rakshi. So that sounds good to you. Let me know, and I'll work it out with you, and I'll sell you a Rakshi. And maybe, who knows, I'll give you some stupid memorabilia that means nothing to anybody. Hey, Retro's here. It is pronounced Icarax because his name is a play on Icarus. Oh, thank you, iDS. You're giving me useful information. You're helping out this stream even when you're not on it. I love it. They're so overpriced. What's overpriced? Onua doesn't have his head. He's dead. No. Yeah, the Onua. I'll have. Let me get him his head. I'm pretty sure his mask is in here. Here's his mask. Let me fix up Onua. Onua is a hero, and he needs a head. So let me find his head. And anyway, let me try and also respond to some of these questions. Go Callan. Hello, Marvel Land DC 379. Hopefully this doesn't get copyrighted by LJ. I'm more of a Mask of Light fan. How about 2 cents? Hey, Retro. People picking up on me calling him Retro. iDS 51621, the guy who fricked up my name, my last name. Oh yeah, I can't even remember what the consensus of how you say your name is. Anthony Guyan, Anthony Nien, something like that. I don't know. But who has the worst mask of all the Telemata? Really? I would say his is probably the most. His is the most open for interpretation. The fact that his is like blank enough that it works just as well for him, but also for Takua. All the Mata masks were kind of like that, where they've got like a vague enough expression that they don't feel like they're tied into one character, which is actually kind of nice with masks. So you don't like obviously no one wants to have the exact same mask for everyone, but if you have a number of masks that that have blank enough expressions, I don't mind reusing those masks and recoloring them. That's fine, and have for different characters. I like that just fine. Anyway, yeah, we got a lot of praise for iDS showing up in the comments. I painted a rock to make an orange one. Oh, neat. I painted something once and it didn't work out so well. That's me. Oh, saying that. What's your favorite Baraka? I don't know. Thok probably has the coolest face. Thok has just like such a nasty smile. He seems so slick. What's this stream about? The stream is about me building and fixing through all these parts and potentially talking with a guest if they show up. No is awesome. Is awesome. Yeah, Onua's mask is awesome. I agree with that. Favorite product for me is the trigger. Avac. Avac has a great face too. He's got kind of like a big chipmunk face. I love it. I like the Picari. It's my second favorite Kanohi behind the How. Yeah, it's a good mask. I love all the Mon. Takua and Onua and Nuparo are so distinct character-wise. They all rock the Picari beautiful. That's exactly what I was trying to say. iDS said it perfectly. What's the worst mask of all time? Oof. Ironically, I would say just if we're talking G2, I'm going to just say G2 alone as far as the worst mask of G2. Up there is actually Umarak. Umarak is my favorite set of all of G2, but his mask is not particularly clever or creative. It's just kind of a messy thing. I would say he probably has, like, just from indifference, I would say he has probably one of the worst masks because they're like a lot of Bionicle masks aren't really awful. I don't know. I can't think of a mask that I just hate. So I would say that just Umarak strikes me as kind of lazy in its design. So I would say that it's lower on the bar. What is your favorite Bionicle? Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to answer that one. Just say Tahoe, whatever. Onipu in bounds. Thank you, Tinfoil TV. Oh, yeah. Maybe when iDS joins, we'll bring up the greatest hits of Ice Cold Productions, if he's still around. I compiled all of his wonderful comments from a previous stream, and I think it would be a nice nostalgic trip to look through some of his wonderful comments about me and how much he loves me. Worst G1 mask is oh yeah. Tahoe 2008. Tahoe 2008 probably is the worst mask. I gotta say, yeah, I didn't really think about it, but Gali and Tahoe from 2008 probably have some of the worst masks of the all Bionicle. And Gali's is not really terrible either. It's just kind of an indifference. I don't particularly like it. I guess you could also go to Holly 2006 as not having a great mask. I don't know. Callan, do you have a black Ignica? There's no such thing. No, there's no such thing. I was just having to think about it. No, I do not have a black Ignica. I can paint one, but I'm not going to do that. Umarak's mask looks like a trash bag. Yeah, it does. Callan, he will destroy you. Just right time to stream. Good, Oscar, welcome. Ah, my gosh, I barely touched anything. Let me find Onua's head. That's the first step I promised. I know it's in here. I saw it earlier. Where's that stupid thing? Also, I have a couple Onuas here. Oh, they each have one hand. I'm gonna just give one of. I'm gonna leave one of them clawless, so the other can have two claws. I think that's appropriate. Oh wait. Oh, here's another claw, so I can give it. Sweet. All right. Oh, and here, while speaking of heads, I'll give this head to the new Irama, the green new Irama, so he can have place for his eyes to be. I need to get. I don't think I have. I thought I used to have like tons of those trans blue Rurus, but I think that I'm actually using them all, surprisingly. So I might have to buy some more on Bricklink. Anywho, where's that crapping head? Aha! There you are. For whatever reason, in this box, all of the mana heads I found, the things aren't all the way in. Like I don't know if the guy was too weak to put them in, or if that's just something he did. He tried to get them out and he couldn't finish at it, getting them out. I think I'm gonna try getting it out from here. Nope, now I'm not because I don't care and I'm gonna stick it in. So I lied. I just lied right to you, right to your face right now. Bing! Oh, man, there, it's in now. I think he had a light gray neck, didn't he? Or was that Nuva? Whatever. I'm going to give him a black one for now. So here's his head there. Oh, I'm going to attach it to the one with both claws. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one headless still. Oh, wait. No, I think he did have a light gray head. Because look, I mean, this is the Nuva. I don't know. There's so many pieces in here. What's all this going on in the chat? Let me check that real quick. Oh, no. Before I check the chat, I will bring Onua to life. Here we go. Oh, there you go. Onua's alive, everyone. What's the deal, Riders? Onua's alive, so you can feel his mask. I'm not great at this. I have one. It's molded, though. Okay. This is so sad. Alexa, play the Baraka rap. What's your favorite mask? Mine is the Crocon. Crocon is a really cool mask. Worst G1 mask is the Skrull mask. Yeah, I don't know. Skrull tried something. So, like, just for being different, I want to give the Skrull a little bit of a pass. But then again, so did the... I don't know. Do you guys think the Skrull mask is better than the Attackus mask? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Plays Despacito. Akmau did nothing wrong. Was that Frostbeast from Brain Attack? Are you looking in the pile? Are you seeing him? I think there is parts of a Frostbeast in here. But I didn't get his head. I know I looked through the whole box and I didn't get his head. But I did get parts of a Frostbeast. So there you go. Very observant of you while I was sorting through. Use a brick remover. Where's Nalak? Nalak is in one of my boxes around here. He has one of the masks. You're right. He has one of the trans blue masks on him. So I can do that. Callan, do you like my channel icon? It's kind of small for me to see it, but it looks okay from what I can see. Getting lots of Yo-Yo Parakas in the comments, which is purely very, very respectable. Respecting the classics. It's great. That's just wonderful. How's David's doing? David's doing fine. He's teaching dance. I sound so low-key today. Usually I'm a bit louder, but I think part of the reason why I'm trying to be quiet is because of moving in this house. So we got a third housemate, so that we could cover the costs and make things cheaper because there are 3 major rooms in this house. So getting a third housemate made sense. So we could actually use that space and as I said, diminish the cost. So we got this nice Korean guy named Chan Woo, and he's going to be helping us with the rent. So he's actually here in his room. So I don't want to be too noisy. But yeah, thankfully we've had a very nice passing by relationship so far. And so yeah, hopefully this will all work out just so far it's working out just fine. So yeah. Bring me to life, Evanescence, Yo-Yo Paraka, Gang on the Loose. Who's your favorite Paraka? Oh yeah, I thought I answered. Thok. I'll just say Thok. Thok's my favorite. Thok is our Lord and Savior. Well, I need to eat one supply. See another noise. I swear that's talking to yes. Goodbye. I'm happy for that you have your own place. Have IDS move in or Ben Cossi. Ugly.
I'm beginning to feel that I don't believe anything's real.
Oh yeah. Hey, well, IDS, how do you feel about moving in with me? Tinfoil suggested.
Sweep the leg.
Oh shoot, you have your camera on.
What?
Your camera's on for a second, but I only saw your hand.
Oh, good.
I wonder if anyone else saw anything. What happened to you and Kazi? Oh my gosh, do people ask that like every time? Kazi and I just kind of grew apart. There was a little bit of stuff that happened where Shadow. I think what happened because I don't remember this, but I think I called Junie a psychopath because she was drawing bioporn, and I thought that was weird. Now, psychopath might have been a bit, but I do find it pretty funny that I used that term. Either way, so there was beef, kind of low key beef between me and Shadow, and Kasi became closer friends with him. So we just kind of grew apart, and we talked a few months ago, and we had a fine conversation. But I realized that I'd really just I don't know. I don't really have any urge to speak with him. He was a fine friend while it lasted. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that matter.
What a bittersweet story.
Bittersweet story. Yeah, because I realized my best friend. I realized I was better friends with a degenerate like iDS.
Look, degenerates are the only entertaining people on planet Earth. If you want some milk toast guy saying, "Hello, my name's Cossie. I throw boomerangs at my own asshole."
That's the thing. I can completely agree with that. You really want friends who you can actually be yourself with, and you can actually be honest with, and that's always been the case with iDS. He's always been felt free to tell me when I made a piece of crap video, when I made a piece of crap mock, and it's
or like when he doesn't flush the toilet, and I walk in and I'm like, "You made a piece of crap."
Yeah, exactly. You just keeping those jokes rolling, iDS. You just keep it going. Puppet Master fan said, "Hello, mother effer." Is he talking to you?
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, who's Jojo? Jojo's now at home, and I don't have to live with him anymore. So everything is great. I love my brother Josiah, but he's my brother, so I have to love him.
That is a great inside meme. He's my brother, so I have to love him.
I want to say I said that's like, oh, that's the funny thing. We have so many memes that I'm
The
pretty
thing
sure
is,
I
right? I
said a
can't.
lot of them,
The thing
but
is,
I can't even remember the
I'm
original
pretty
saying.
sure. The thing is, the ugliest thing is, I'm pretty sure it's really hard because it could be you and JoJo, or it could be Cage and Gora. I can't remember
really
what.
could. Yeah,
I can't
didn't
remember.
think about it.
But he's my brother, so I have to love him. It's just
Yeah.
great.
Yep. Also, I got a new Paru in this lot, and his joints are so tight. It's like the guy put him together and never moved him, never touched him.
One.
New Paru, these joints are so tight.
Which Nepar?
Oh,
I'm not looking at the video.
sorry. Fantoka, what? New Paru and Nika.
Sweet.
A good one. Yeah. I mean,
Best
I like.
set all time.
He really is. I would be hard pressed to find a better
The
set.
thing is, everything to me, out of all the Nike, he came with the most pieces. He came with more weapons than a normal set normally does. It was just before, well, just before a year before, a few years before the price hike happened. So the sets were still really like he was still, at least in the UK, he was still closer to £5 than £10.
Mhm.
So it was in that sweet spot. All those functions. He didn't have gears, but he had like the light up stuff. All it. Look, it's the best set ever. Okay.
Yes, he really is. Like, that's the thing. He's not even my favorite character ever or anything, or not my favorite. I don't know if I could say he's my favorite set ever, but objectively, maybe not. Well, maybe not objectively.
Well, he's
More or less objectively.
in terms of canister set, he's definitely up there with the best.
Exactly.
There are better characters. Like to be honest, if someone says Nuparu was their favorite character, I wouldn't disagree. He's a really good character, but I prefer Poatu and some of them are. But
And the funny thing about it is kind of weird though how it's unique, and I don't mind it, but it is kind of weird how with Nuparu and Nika, Nuparu and Nika looks so awesome, but he looks awesome because he looks nothing like how his character is typically supposed to be, which is kind of weird.
The thing is, I don't see him as like a nerd or anything. Yeah, he does look pretty extreme in his Nike form, but I still could see him being like that because he was kind of not a radical.
You almost get it as kind of like a fun dynamic, the fact that he's a little more introverted despite looking so awesome.
To be honest, I guess
I don't know if he's so much introverted as so much as he's just really good at technology. But
that's the thing. That's I feel like that's more of a trope with that personality. I'm not sure if he necessarily was like that, but usually
what do you think his biggest character flaw is, or his biggest? I don't know.
I always just thought of him as like just a really forward thinking guy. Like, and he was quick on his feet. He seems like a really good person who's just like can do anything with what he has at his not
That's
not a
basically
Tony
what he
Stark.
is.
Definitely not a Tony Stark in terms of ego. I could almost see an interpretation of him leaning that way where no, he's not an asshole. Like I like
No.
Tony, I wouldn't seem like that. But
Yeah.
I also like the idea of obviously now he can fly and stuff, and he's almost like rubbing it in Kongu's face, like
Yeah.
I'm the
But
Toro,
yeah,
and you're a bitch.
yeah. That's the thing. I don't think his character is fleshed out enough. I mean, I haven't read the books around him though, so he might have a bit of a
Like,
better character.
how he was quick to just identify himself as like, yeah, I'm here. I want to fight the Borok War. I'm up for this. Let me do this and that and the other. He wasn't just like, I'd almost see Motor as more of an introvert to me,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I agree.
which
But
is
that's the thing. You got that's
I
what.
would make an argument for Motoro, where Motoro looks so fucking badass and like stoic as an Anika, despite being an introvert piece of shit.
Yeah, you're right. That's the thing. You can't really have that dynamic for both of them, and that's not really how he has been historically. But I feel like it's hard to pinpoint. I don't know. Is it? Do they just not care as much about giving Earth characters super defined character? A bit like, not really. I guess characters is the word I'm looking for in the
You
sense
got to
that.
think about this, right? Until 2006, Nuparu was really just a side character who then
Mhm.
it's suddenly has to share a spotlight with six people. I mean,
Right.
five people. So
But even then, Onua doesn't have a particularly consistent character as far as the
I,
way he's portrayed
yeah, out
in.
of the Mada, he is the least consistent, just because they want to do. Obviously, he's a bit more boisterous, more kind of like broy with Poatu, which was also
But then he's
portrayed in the
also
comics as
kind of like
well.
just a wise, quiet guy who's
I
kind
almost think maybe he could have been seen as having a development where he was quiet and they were told like, oh, I don't know if he's dumb, is that why he's not speaking?
of, which is
And then
so funny in the book. I think we mentioned this in stream before, but
yeah,
it's so funny. Like Kopaka, they basically imply that Kopaka thinks he's retarded.
it's like yeah, he's just not speaking because he's fucking stupid. But you can almost see it as like he's coming out of his shell.
Yeah.
He with Poatu being like, you're an Earth guy, hang out with me, and he kind of came into his own. But this is another thing I wanted to mention about the Anika. Despite them being obviously historically the most different sets, you just based on the Mada are the Earth and the Stone sets. They usually have something a bit different. And I like the
Mhm.
idea, despite the Anika, I don't like the term, but despite the Anika being quote unquote clone sets,
Oh yeah.
the Earth and the Stone character still had different shit. Like they
Oh
had more
yeah.
pieces and different stuff. Like you had the chain, and then obviously the part. I like the idea when sets and story merge together.
Yeah.
They thought the foresight of Naparu being okay. He's a Tor of Earth, so let's give him additional weapons. Let's give him the claws as well. Claws, Tor of Earth makes sense. Also, he's an inventor, so he has the claws. He needs to put this on his shoulder. Like they started doing the shoulder thing for every odd person after that, anyway. But at the
Yeah.
time, it felt like an intentional thought of putting the set matching up with the character, and that was really cool.
Yeah, that's a good point. But that's the
But
thing.
then,
That's a basic descriptor thing that he like knew historically he just is an inventor and that's a part of his
yeah,
character as far as what he is. But as he is as a person, I feel like Lego has not been particularly or the people they've hired have not really cared to give them to like it's but then again that's the thing it's hard because you want to have those kind of basic stereotype characters. You have kind of the more angry
it's
one, you got the more
yeah, it's like that with a lot of franchises, though. You could say that about
yeah.
I'm terrible with the names of the Ninja Turtles, but the purple one, he just does machines.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. Because like, what's his character? He's like, he's maybe he's a little bit more of the timid one, but
exactly, it's like his character is the inventor.
yeah,
So, but that's the trade off you get when you have six main characters at once.
yeah, it's hard
And once
to.
again, early on, Naparu is not even one of the six main characters. He's a secondary, maybe even tertiary character in some senses.
Yeah, one of these days I should read just to read those Nika books just to see how they did and do those things exactly. All I know is that I looked up the story basically just to get the gist, and as I've said a million times, I think it's pretty silly how they did they had like Matoro do the sacrifice thing in 2006 before they ended up just doing it again. But again, that was the lack of foresight because they're like, oh, this time we're going to just actually do it.
Yeah, another thing as well is I really like the idea of Jala re-sacrificing himself to the Rakshi and then
Mhm.
killing or I forget exactly what happens. He either dies at the hands of the Rakshi again or he like kills the Rakshi and it's Tahu or something. That was cool. And I feel like that sacrifice was enough. You didn't need to do another one.
Yeah.
also I like the idea that during that challenge, they realized the way they found out it was all challenges was like not Naparu, Kongu using his telepathy, being like, "Yeah, that's not Tahu, that's a nobody, because I can tell, because I have a mask."
I can tell. Yeah, I need to look at all those old adventures because the idea of them
Like
going through like this
it's
really.
like when Tahu is just like, "Fuck you, Gali," and then Partu's like, "You wanna let him talk to you like that?" And Gali's like, "Look, he's my brother, so I have to love him."
That was perfect. I only just saw it coming as you were saying. That's perfect. Well done. Anyway, best. Oh my gosh, I don't know if are people really. So we got a little bit of engagement in that conversation. Matora is the best character in the entire Bionicle trilogy. Prove me wrong. What?
Wait, who
How?
said that? Wait, who?
Entire Bionicle trilogy. Carpal 504 and 7. Like I don't know what you mean. The Ignition trilogy? Because if
Wait, who's the
so,
best?
Matoro.
Matoro is the best only because he comes out of his shell and he ends up making a big sacrifice, but I can't say definitively.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting thing. It's like they gave
I,
him.
I, I one it was touched on in the books, but I really did like the idea of Jala is basically the most qualified leader we've seen in the entire, like, as far as Torah Fire go. Jala
Yeah,
is definitely the most qualified Torah leader ever, considering he didn't become an old man like Narek. He isn't
yeah,
a he isn't like an aggro roid rage piece of shit like Tahu.
yeah.
He isn't a wimpy like, oh my god, everyone hates me like
Yeah,
Vakama.
he's always had that kind of thing where, like, even in like, even fan interpretation of him, like with that trial by fire Tahu video that what's his face Pariki made, like he's basically the voice of reason to Tahu when Tahu's being too angry at
Yeah, because
Vakama.
and once again, and like, continuing, he's had military experience. He sacrificed himself even as a Matoran. He's the best guy ever. But I like the idea that despite all of that, the first time you kind of see any sort of flaw in him, he's like, oh, Matora's getting a bit too major here. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm the leader. Uh,
funny.
and I would have liked to see that expanded more. I think they had a minor confrontation in 2007, and they kind of just squashed their beef. But I would have liked that little
Yeah.
bit, like him being like the most qualified thing, and no one like disrespects him. Everyone respects him. But
No one disrespects the caterpillar that is
yeah,
Jalo.
but the caterpillar of Mator just kept firing. Oh,
So it's like when you have two caterpillars, it's hard to know which one's the number one, you know?
exactly.
Oh yeah, one thing I did get a bunch of like Robo parts from this, which is nice, I guess, except that Robo Riders are kind of goofy.
It's like slices are awesome. Robo Rider, the dumbass missing link.
I like that they have these wheels that are in different colors, which are cool, but they have printing on the wheels, and like there's goofy faces. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like a goofy face on the wheel. It looks so silly.
Oh yeah, the races that came out early, like late 90s, 2000s, also had weird printing like that. It was just a
Yeah.
weird art style that Go was doing. Also, IDS isn't Arkmar the best. I love Arkmar. He's cool.
Yeah, he right here is the
He's one
number
of the
one.
best characters. Also, I like the idea that Makuto like not kept his promise, but like kept him in his good thoughts and made him Turaga after he took over. I love that idea.
Yeah, it's like Akmal, if you help me, this is not a threat. It's a promise. I
Yeah.
will make you. It's a rock.
I already made this joke today, but Arkmar was just like, Nuri, I like you. No, Makuta's just like, I like you, Arkmar. Stay home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Stay out of the Matoran universe.
Kyler Nuva made a good point. Like you could almost say Jala is the best leader by default because Tahu always argues with his teammates. Bakama's always too scared to lead, and Lee Khan literally got his entire team killed with two of them betraying him at different points.
Well, Lee Khan had a Paraka torso, so he could never be the best torso.
Yeah. Wait, Lee Khan had a Paraka torso? What?
Oh no, I'm talking of Lezovic,
Yeah.
who was also a garbage leader. Was he the leader? I can't remember if he was the leader. I think he was the leader, but he was also
I don't know if he was the leader, but he was definitely a loser.
and he also got his team killed.
Yeah, because he sucks. Motoro is my favorite Toa. Says Tyrannical. Cool. Anyway, what is the fire character from Mask of Light again? That was Takua. I mean, and sorry, no, it was Jala, I guess. Um,
Well,
Because
Taku,
Taku looks like
you
a
could
much
say that's a very vague question. You could say Tahu. You could say generic random guy in crowd number five.
yeah, you could say guard and other guard and other guard. Honestly, Onua would have been the best team leader, Kyler says. Um,
Yeah.
maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's the thing.
Well, to be fair, in I can't remember if it's the one of the first comics, Onua actually calls a team meeting at one point.
It's like,
Um,
guys, we got to get together.
like
Get
guys,
over here right now.
get over here. Listen, guys, I always stand firm. Don't fight.
Yeah, I like to imagine like him being like, this is before they know that he's like a really valuable asset. He just like mysteriously shows up and he's like retarded and he's like,
No. He shows up, he calls the meeting, and he's really commanding, and everyone's kind of looking at each other like, why are we listening to this Aspie?
I can just imagine though, like the way he looks in Amada, he doesn't look as like very incredibly intimidating. So I could just imagine like him just showing up like in quarters as people are going about their day, and then like, oh hey guys, it's like, oh, is that Onua standing over there?
Well, I just like the idea of his confidence being undermined. He's like giving legitimate good ideas, and everyone's just like, what was this hunchback freak talking about?
Yeah, gosh, like stop standing like that.
Just stand up straight, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Oh man. Welcome to Onu Koro. Idiot. Silverwolf Pirate said worst villain Sidorak.
Nope.
Worst villain if you mean incompetent, sure, but
in terms of
he's great.
In terms of good writing, in terms of just like I'm a bad guy, he's probably one of the best villains.
Exactly. He's not just he has motivation. He wants to go conquer this land, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to be." This is the perfect land to conquer, coming to a place where everything's been ravaged. So basically, just
and if you read the backstory as well behind him, he's basically a cowardly sort of guy who kind of took credit for other people's kind of achievements, moved up the ranks to a point where finally he has to like do something himself, and the second he does, he fails.
Yeah,
he was just manipulated.
So people act like, oh, he's a bad villain because he doesn't do anything. He's such a weakling. It's like that's what you see in the movie is literally his first time being challenged. So that's why it makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then people act like that makes him a bad character. It's like, why?
Yeah, okay, you can say he's a bad villain, but he's a good character.
Yeah. He's a bad villain because he's only a bad villain in the sense that he sucks at being a villain.
Wait, I was confused in Bionicle Revolution. Who the fuck gives a shit what Sidorak's role was in Bionicle Revolution?
I don't know. Yeah, he just made up whatever he wanted. It's so silly. They made him a wimp. Rahaga took the lead. That was interesting. We had Bionicle's first proper femme fatale character. It was interesting.
Exactly. That was great. Yeah. Also, Ogle. I agree. I think Ogle should have been at least like a cameo or something in the Lego movie. That would have been cool.
I know. Why didn't we get Ogle and Vlad?
And Pepper. We should have got Pepper as well.
For whatever reason, Johnny Thunder, though his role was super minor, at least he got his cameo.
Yeah.
I need to be looking at all these freaking Ogle. I agree.
Yeah, I think they decided in Friends the villains in Lego Movie 2. Lego Movie 3, the villain should be Jared Ogle.
He's starting an alpha team for children.
It's like Emmett's going down the street and he thinks, I'm not going to go into my regular coffee place. Oh, what's this like this sub shop? And he goes in and there's Jared Ogle there serving sandwiches.
Oh yes, he is. Jared Ogle. No, that's what I'm saying. Jared Ogle leads the team. He's performed his ways of being a villain, and now he's helping out.
I see. It's Lego. I guess Lego Friends is bigger than that, but it seems dumb making that be them the villain, because I feel like the general populace won't recognize what Lego Friends are. I mean, Lego fans will, and apparently it's a huge segment of the Lego fandom now. But the general populace is probably not intimately familiar with Lego Friends.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Well, that's the thing. They have to be clever about it. If they're going to use the Lego Friends as a way to kind of make fun of feminist stuff, then that could be funny. But if they do it as a way of actually agreeing with feminist stuff, it's just going to be really cringy. So
yeah, there should be a Paul Joseph Watson minifig.
What?
Who red pills everyone.
That would
You
be
should
amazing.
you should red brick everyone.
Red brick everyone. They all get red bricked. That's terrible. That's. You could do better. Ogle
Look,
as a freaking fish. Makuta fish.
Mike son of brick.
Life on Mars is underrated and needs a reboot. It does need a reboot only because it's like the
No,
most
the thing is,
racist.
no. Life on Mars did get a reboot. Mars Mission was the Life on Mars reboot, which is the racist one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, it
Because
did
it
get a
was like
reboot.
Life on Mars to Mars Mission was Rock Raiders to whatever the new one's called.
Aqua. What? Freaking
Power
Power Form.
Miners.
Yeah. There you go. You're right. That's true. That's 100% fact.
Life on Mars was cool though. It had loads of sand purple and sand red and
I
stuff.
love those colors. The aliens even too. They were kind of basic.
Is sand? Did sand? I can't speak. Is sand red completely out of the color inventory, or is it just rare?
Is it common? Wait. Sorry, what?
Is it
What?
like out of the inventory, like old purple, or is it just really uncommon?
I don't know. It could be either really because I have not seen sand red properly used in like ages.
Power
That
Miners
one
was
bugs
that's
me.
the thing.
I forget
Power
about
Miners
that.
is like really popular, but Rock Raiders had more of a story.
I didn't follow. I was too young to really properly follow Power Miners. I mean, sorry, not Power Miners. Rock Raiders. So I only knew about Power Miners properly.
Lego Technic guys need to come back. Yes, I actually do really like the Lego Technic minifigs.
Oh yeah, those are cool. I like those guys. Those guys are rad.
So did
They're
I.
radly.
The Rock Raiders game is awesome. I love that game.
Jang bought all sand red ever made. Really? That's funny.
Wow. And then
What do you do?
when you go to the Bricklink seller, like, where's your sand red? Jan didn't stop. He didn't stop buying all the sand red. He just didn't stop.
You guys need to check out a wonderful video online.
No, don't draw any attention to it. It's our secret.
Okay, that's our. That's fine.
This is our video.
No, sorry guys, never mind. Look around on Jang's videos if you really want to try and. We're just gonna torch you with it. You got to find it yourself. It's a Jang video.
Knight's Kingdom needs a strong reboot. Next to Knights is Next to Knights. I could see Next to Knights just being medieval Ninjago.
And it's basically that's what they tried to do. I almost think that they wanted to do that because they were running out of story for Ninjago, but then they've now canceled Power Miners, and I want to say Ninjago is also eventually going to die. I don't know. They might just keep that around forever, but it's basically outlived Bionicle at this point, and that makes me want to die.
Wonka Comics 98 hasn't got any sleep for days.
Oh no! Wait, Wonka Comics? What?
98.
There's 98 Wonka Comicses?
It's a play on J Comics 98.
Oh, I get it. Well done. Jane can suck it. Why did Tinfoil TV? What's your beef with Jane? Knight's Kingdom is hey everyone, Jane here. I'm gonna stand by all the sandwiches.
If Jan could see me now, I know he'd be.
Oh
proud.
no, Tinfoil! Shut up!
Shh.
I'd be surprised if Ninjago kept going. It's popular, but so is Bionicle, and that ended.
It's weird though. It's like because it has the TV show and has the movies, it's pretty like actually mainstream. We were talking about this earlier. Like there's a commercial over here, and the kids running around saying like, "Yeah, Marvel, Harry Potter, Lego Ninjago," and it's like really cringy. But it's like, it's there in pop culture where because Bionicle didn't have like a mainstream movie or like TV show presence, it's much bigger in that sense.
Yeah. The caterpillar's firing.
Oh.
Ninjago was ass and a pain to watch. Aw. Poor Ninjago. Chimera is Lego's attempt at furries. No, it was their attempt at doing Thundercats, but basically for the furry market. So, sure. Whatever. The Thundercats are firing. Oh.
Lionel.
Linnell from the
Lionel.
What was the worst Ninjago name? Like Chi Laval. Chi Laval here.
Like, I don't know. I think Kraga. No, there is literally a character called Humongous. I swear.
What?
I'm not even kidding.
Humongous what? There was a guy who committed sexual harassment.
On the Chima Ninja, same shit.
Yeah, it really is. Oh man. Oh yeah, the one thing that was kind of nice about all this whole lot is I was able to get some um the Krana cow that I've never gotten before. This kind of like weird whitish color. I've never had that before. It's like a silvery, but not silver because it's obviously not one of the chrome silver ones that is worth like hundreds.
Oh, it's just like a standard silver one. I think is that the Nuvok Carl Krana?
Probably is. That would make sense because I got a Nuvok cow in the box. So
also, well, the thing is, Kyla, you're saying that look at the reception to the Lego Ninjago movie. That movie was bad. I went in, honestly, like I don't like Ninjago, but I'm thinking it's a Lego movie. It's going to be good, and I had a bad time. It was just not good. Plus, I convinced other people to actually go and see it, and it was just me looking like an ass as well. So fuck that movie.
Yeah.
The only moment I actually laughed in that movie was when like Garmadon is looking at the screens and he's like, there. What's the sensei's name?
Oh yeah, Woo.
He's so like, he says something like, "This is Woo. I could tell it's him. Look at his dirty beard." Just the fact that he described his beard as dirty was the funniest thing in the entire movie. Like the trailer to that movie is funnier than the actual movie and has better comedic timing.
It's so bad. It's like they take the funniest moment from the trailer, which is him being like, how did I ruin your childhood? I wasn't even there.
I just gotta disagree majorly. The Lego and the Lego Batman movies were asked to. No.
No way.
No. The Lego, okay. In contrast to the Ninjago movie, the Lego Batman movie is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, really. I mean, what? Like, it's kind of easy, but it is still funny that they put it in a children's film. The whole thing being, I'm like, he's like, the kids call me Dick. Well, children can be cruel.
Yeah, it's just like so many little clever moments like that.
How easy would it? How
also
it's kind of an edgy thing.
Or like when the pilot gets like taken over by the joke and he's like, when he says something like, "I'm a loser at work, I'm a loser at home."
It's so just there. It's like, oh my gosh.
And the original Lego movie has Bionicle on screen for 1 second, making it a more legitimate fourth movie than the Legend Reborn. So I mean, it's good regardless.
Also, there's the Lego Bionicle reference in
Batman.
Batman. So the two good ones have Bionicle references, and the only thing the bad one has is a Lego set connected to it that has a map of Motunui in it, which is kind of neat. But
Motunui keeps firing. No, said Tuma as like he had Thornax launchers thrown at his head.
Head missile, other head missile, backup head missile. No, that wasn't that funny either. Like,
yeah, I was saying weapons funny.
They obviously it's a parody of like a lot of Asian cartoons and shows that do that, but it's like
Ninjago is cultural appropriation and it is bad.
Yeah. What iDS? I don't know if we've ever talked about Galador. What are your thoughts on that whole? Like, a lot of people think it's like a meme to make fun of Galador and collect Galador.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Carbony gold. It's like Solek. Carbony gold.
There's some like I know that Construction Diva, he genuinely likes Galador. And at the Brick Fair they had just this past year, the guy who played Nick Bluetooth in the live action show that they had running alongside Galador, he was there.
You mean the guy who plays Nikon Aqua Magna was there? Wow.
No,
is he on Planet Ripple or something? Wow.
Amazing. But no, yeah, they actually got the guy was there, and so they took pictures with him, and he has like a really dorky haircut now. Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, I would agree that Exoforce is anime, while Ninjago is kind of like the American 90s obsession with like ninjas and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Ninjago movie sequel would just feature Exoforce, and they have this battle of marketing. I don't know. I feel like that would ruin Exoforce. Like, why do you need to put them together? I don't know. I don't think it would be
Yeah,
doing anyone any favors.
I don't like Ninjago at all, so I'd rather it be separate from Exoforce. Also, I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys remember, but if anyone here has seen it, I went to Legoland in like 2006 or seven, and we watched its 4D movie, and it was like
Oh
a
yeah.
Lego Racers movie from earlier because it was. I remember it used the Technic bikes and stuff in the movie, and one of the enemy team was called Exoforce. It was interesting.
That is interesting. Thank you. You did good, kid.
You did good. You did good,
You'll always
Snake.
be with
You did
me.
good.
You'll always be with me. You'll always be with me.
Yeah. Rahaga. What was the thing I was saying? Rahaga something recently.
Rudy.
No, I had like something else.
Oh
Raha.
yeah.
I had a meme to do with the Rahaga. What the fuck was it?
Oh, who's the other one? Pooks? Bomanga?
I don't know. I swear I was saying Rahaga something else.
Clueless? What is it?
No, it was like I was saying something else as Rahaga.
Oh, Rahaga Turner.
Yeah, that was it. Rahaga Turner.
I'm stupid. If you didn't know.
Rahaga Turner. Rahaga Turner is a rapist.
No, wait, hey, no. Let's not beat up on Brock Turner.
Oh, actually, I
He's a
saw a
victim
Clutch
of
Powers.
circumstance.
I saw a Clutch Powers DVD the other day, the original Lego movie.
Yeah, that was such a good film.
Ragged. That's encouraging.
That's
Yeah, that's what friends do.
That's what friends are for.
That's what outer course is for.
That's outer court. Ragged Turner just committed a bit of outer court. Not a big deal.
It was Ragged just committed 20 minutes of action. We don't want to ruin his life over that.
Oh gosh, joking about awful rapists with you is just one of the best things anyone could ever do. Anyway, yeah. What are the comments? Are there any people saying that there should be like a Galador and Ninjago combo?
People are making good guy memes, which suck worse than Solek ones. Actually, no, they don't. I'd say good guy memes.
Just awful.
They're just a tiny iota better than Solek ones. Everyone
Yeah.
remember Pooks? Yep.
Yeah,
Rahaga Frederick is a dirty Jew. Jesus.
Oh my gosh! And then we got
Rahaga Turner was originally played by Bill Cosby in 1942.
What was Bill Cosby? He had to be like 5 years old in 1940. No,
He was starting early.
he was like early 15s, 20s, or something in the 40s. I don't know. Early teens to 20s. Yeah, that's a pretty large gap. Whatever.
No, it was just funny. It sounded like you said early 15s.
Early 15s. 15 is still time for Jews. I love that song. That's a great song. Are you trying to say something? I think he's trying to say something. Quick. Get him a glass of water.
I got a frog in my throat.
Now he's in prison after a drink gone wrong. He was negative 20. Rahaga Turner.
Wow, the best, technically the best TV reference. You mentioned the Sarah Chronicles Bionicle cameo. It's technically the Suburgatory one, only because they not only referenced sets, but they actually talked about Takaduva facing off in Shadow Beaches as part of the dialogue in the show.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You ain't gonna get much better than that. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't really think about it. Bill Cosby did play Little Bill.
Lil Bill. Who's Lil Bill?
Was it on Nickelodeon? I think it was a Nickelodeon show.
Oh.
He played a child. He molested a child.
No, he didn't. It was ladies. He's not a pedophile. He's just a rapist. He's the perfect example of that meme that JoJo talked about that I've never seen before to this day.
I just still can't believe it. It's literally just one of the most generic
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Watching Little Bill in 2018. Gas the Cosby Show? Yikes. Just gassing anyone is kind of just, I don't know. Brings up caterpillars that just keep on firing. Lol. Also, I fixed this fiery throwbot. I mean, Slicer. Sorry. I think iDS might have died. Oh well. We lost a great comrade, but gained cool ones. Thank you. All of you. We honor you this day in the city of. What am I talking about? Let's read some comments. Let's read some vomit. Remember when we were talking about Bionicle? Bionicle? No, I don't remember when we were talking about Bionicle, sir. Learn how to type. Because I'm a Nazi, a grammar Nazi like that. Now someone take out of context the fact that I said I'm a Nazi.
Proceed with caution.
Hello, my fellow friend. Is it redundant to say fellow friend?
Hello, Hillary.
I don't know if it's redundant, but it doesn't sound cohesive.
No, it doesn't. For that, I apologize. I was
I was wrong.
Oh, but
No
did you see
matter
I finished the red slicer. What is his name?
I
Oh,
literally have not been looking at the video like at all.
wow. What have you been doing? Like, I guess you did look at some of the comments, so I'll give you that. But like, you're supposed to do something.
I've been firing this caterpillar.
You're gonna be in the stream. You gotta help me out a little bit. Throw me a little bit of a bone, please.
Okay, right. Let me read this, okay? So, someone called Stephen Armstrong says, remember when we were talking about Bionicle? It was an awful time. Tinfoil TV says, we tried, Who's tried to show...
Already.
Tinfoil TV says, who tried to show off their Bionicle collection to a girl? And she kept talking about sex.
Oh, it's just he's just doing one of those memes. Haha.
Hero Factory stole Bionicle budget, then the gold mask, and the more rare trans blue mask. There was a trans blue Hero Factory mask?
What? No, there was not. There were the helmets on the brain attack guys that were
unless you're counting G2 as Hero Factory, which it should, and yeah, they did steal that for people who visited the factory.
Yeah, the factory where they had like 300 or 500 of that mask or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the caterpillar kept firing. Oh,
it's funny too because you could basically give a single one of the every person you could give out all of those blue translucent golly masks. Every person who was a legit fan of Bionicle G2 to this day, and you'd still have plenty left over. Are you orgasming? What the hell are you doing?
Can you imagine a man sounding like that? No.
Okay.
No, Caleb.
Okay.
No.
Hey, Jampot's here. Welcome. I think this is the first time Jampot's been in it.
Rahaga
or visited. Rahaga, dude. The enslaved.
Rahaga is a elusive Rahaga.
We keep trying to catch him. So we need
he captures rides using he captures rye using his dumpster spitter.
Dumpster spitter. Oh no! You guys couldn't tell. We're actually parodying the special features of Legends of Metro Neely's DVD. No, what the heck? Not the Legend of Metro Neely.
Yeah, the Web of Shadows DVD. You could basically, when you were being the archivist, has like these little kind of voice recordings talking about some of the characters.
So you consider
it's kind of a cool feature.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Obviously, Rahaga Pooks is an elusive piece of poop.
Hey, let's not call people poop here. We're very respectful. There's a lot of stuff that I can properly repair at this point because a lot of these sets are missing like most of the parts. I could try and find the neck for the other Anu Amada. iDS. iDS. Which Mata? Do you have any? What sets do you have built that? Okay, I guess you can talk about your 2006 ones. What sets do you have
And the
built?
thing is, technically, I don't have any of them, Marta. I've never owned one. I can build some of them now
Oh,
if I
cool.
wanted to, but I don't actually own any of them. Like,
You never bought them out of the store. I mean, technically, I could say
No.
the same, but
because I started 2002. My 2006 collection, not counting playsets, but basically, let me go. So I've got all of the 2006 sets except Vizon and Fenrak. Even though I have Vizon built, but I don't have a Fenrak or a Cardass or an Umbra. But other than that, my 2006 collection is done. And the playsets aren't that important to me because if I have all the minifigs, actually I don't even have all the minifigs. I just need Vizok as a minifig, and then I'm done with that as well. I should just go on Bricklink right now and buy it.
I'm so ticked off because I'm literally so close to having all those minifigs, except that now I lost my Redac minifig, and I have a bad feeling that he fell in the trash can and someone just threw it out. Like, I'm not joking. I think someone.
Why do you have that? Why do you have that feeling?
Because I have this shelf that I would left all those minifigs on for the longest time. There's a trash can right next to it. So I think someone just, and Lego pieces fall in that trash can, and I have to get them out. So I have a bad feeling that that's what happened. I have a feeling my
if it did happen,
was just thrown away.
to be fair, if that did happen, you really deserve it.
Thanks. Yeah, you're not wrong though. You're not wrong. I recently bought all the minifigs. My trash senses are tingling. Minifigs are stupid. Wow.
Minifigs are stupid.
Trying to work out.
Oh, Jampa! I tried doing that recently. It's difficult. I was trying to get a hold of the bulk minifig to try and use its head as Axon's head, but finding the bulk minifig sold in the UK is just not a thing you can do.
That's lame.
Because it came in like one set, or like the second wave of the beast sets that were like not that well produced. Not that extensively produced, so they're kind of rare-ish.
Yeah,
because Bulk and Cossie came out the second wave.
Cossie, oh yeah, that's right. Do you remember how Lego actually made their character after some Australian guy?
Yeah, Bulk was the silver one. Do you have some spares? Wait, of those Bulk minifig?
Huh. Bulk was this. Yeah, now we're just anticipating Stampot's response.
His arms are in everything. Yeah, Brutaka was kind of impossible. I was trying to think of, because literally last year I was trying to do the exact same thing you were trying to do. I couldn't for the life of me think of something to use for Brutaka though. The only thing I could think was perhaps maybe like recoloring Avak's head in gold. It's the closest thing in shape that I can think of.
Oh yes, do you want to see the best set that I got? Oh, I guess you're not looking at the screen, so never mind this one.
I can look at the screen if you need. Also, only the helmet. Well, to be fair, the helmet's the only bit I would care about. Maybe actually the arms and legs would be useful for Axon as well. Wait, what's on screen?
Do you want to see the best set I got in this box?
No. Sure. Oh, whoa! Is that a piece of shit? Whoa!
It is, yeah. Wow. Oh, you
Man,
guys only
what a dumb looking head. What a dumb looking set.
And now I have two of him. I never bought him, but now I have two of him.
I still have never owned his weapons or his feet, which are actually the most interesting parts of that set.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, you don't have to sing the mold, so you never got the Idris Karzani set either.
Ooh, DM you and I'll see I might have to take you up on that, Jam Paul.
Ooh. Yeah.
Can't trust Brutaka. Stabby house.
The caterpillar is firing. Whoa.
But yeah, Jampo, when you added me on Instagram recently, I've discovered your account. I had no idea.
Yeah, you did the same thing to me too.
Yeah, I had literally no idea on Instagram, and you're really big on Instagram as well. Your minifig stuff is really good.
Yeah, you got a big collection there. You're doing better than most people Bionicle community, except for Jafa. What do you think of Jafa, IDS?
He's a really good markist.
Yeah, he is good. He might win the Bio Cup. We'll find out. I've been mildly keeping up with that contest.
Dirty, dirty, da. Poop in a cup.
Onapex memes inbound. Oh yeah, that's right, because Jampot is the voice of Pyrex.
He's the voice of Vicus in District 9.
Oh, what? Did Jampot ever get to voice in the best video game ever? What is that stupid game called? Mass Effect Andromeda?
Oh wow. I think that's just a mark against someone's career. Remember when you could do video responses on YouTube? I actually really liked that feature.
That was a good feature. There were a lot of good features.
Just ignore my comment about the stream. What comment about the stream?
Oh,
Suddenly
yeah.
the stream stops. Oh, are we cutting out?
I don't think so. Like, if otherwise, Pyrex is the best character in Onapex and Pals. No contest. He's the most fun too. Wow, Jampot's really staying true to character.
He's true to yourself. Don't miss your chance.
Talking about the caterpillar is firing.
Oh.
I'm glad you. Also, I'm so ticked off. I got pieces from all, and I only got one of his brown crocodile foot. I'm very upset because now I have a guy who has it of 1 foot. If I make anyone who has it, bless you, sir.
Thanks.
iDS, I was asking if I can join.
Well, it's not my channel. That's up to Mr. Lang.
Sorry, we're just doing the crew, the proper Onapex and Pals crew. Because I'm Onapex and Pals voice actor. I voiced the child whose mom called a piece of shit. Build a mock with 3 arms and 3 toes. That's a weird idea. Wait. Would he have 1 foot with no toes and the other would have 3? Or would he have 2 feet and one has 1 toe and the other 2? Also, leading us on with also comment. Where's Jet Part 8? Did you saw the finale, didn't you? I would assume you did. Or you might just be memeing. I guess you're being quiet or you lagged.
I think I'm lagging out.
Huh. Fascinating. Yeah, as I would be responding if I was hearing you.
Also,
Sir.
after G2, you were talking about toes. It's weird. I feel like the inclusion of toes in mocks has increased.
Oh yeah, I like doing that sometimes. I think it's just a distinct, the stink of their mock out there.
Add some cheese flavor to some mocks.
Add diabetes to your mocks.
Diabetes.
I love that man, Wilford Brimley.
I don't.
Yeah, something's going on. There's a lag. Wipe this meme off the face of the earth. Okay. The Infinity War Hulkbuster set has toes. Does it? I don't know. Oh, I think it does.
I don't think it necessarily has a toe, but has toe articulation in terms like the foot can bend at the toe. I don't know if there's toes. I can't remember.
The Hulkbuster Lego. It's probably going to give me the disgusting giant that I don't like. No, it popped up.
I feel like the proportions on that one don't like match up. Like the actual Hulkbuster looks wider than that model.
Yeah, it does have toes. You can kind of like it has angled pieces that toes, but articulated. That's my question. I got a question. Hey, is it gay to play putt golf with a friend?
And watch his butt bot when he tees off.
Yeah, it is gay. But I ain't done yet. Anyway, all right, that's enough.
Display stippling, paid dippling.
Play siblings, covering. I don't know. HF feet are dumb.
Yeah.
They really are. They're so. That's something that's bothering me about like a
You
lot
know
of.
what? You want to know the funniest thing about them, right? From the get-go, from the very jump they were introduced, people were calling them clown shoes, and they still are being used to this day.
I want to say I like in D. What's his face? That guy, Patrick Big. He uses them a lot on his like nice, well-designed mocks. I'm like, well, those shoes.
Technically, I use them on the new version of Drex. He uses them just because
Yeah, but at
it's
least
in.
that's like a buff character,
Yeah,
and
in
he
in terms of
nice
in terms of
slims and
in terms of the Metro foot being like the most humanish sort of foot in terms of shape, it's comparable to that, but the Metro foot stays slim throughout. The uh
yeah,
the Hero Factory foot has like a bulbous kind of lumpy
yeah.
nature to it, which isn't as nice.
No, it's
But it's
not.
the foot closest to like comparable in shape.
There's no reason that when other mockers are still going. That's not necessarily true. Other fans are always going to be there. So you're going to need to quit. Magni on toes. You got nice from.
I need to go back and build Magni on some toes.
Doesn't he not have legs?
Well, currently he's like destroyed. Not technically his head exists. If you've seen my big Skakti mark, that's
Oh,
basically Magni repurposed right now.
his torso and repurposed in that mock.
Yeah,
Let me see. So he's
it's just
basically
kind of
now,
like yeah, he's a Skakti now basically.
as is what he once was, is basically dead now. Oh my gosh, Imatrix needs toes. Ganon needs toes. Give everyone toes now. I mean, it's your mission. Your mission.
My mission, if I wish to accept it, is to give everybody toes.
I was talking with earlier. I saw Christopher Robin and the Meg. Both were like they're kind of acceptable into that sort of thing. Not very good film under any normal circumstances. Boy. Episode where Onapex discusses foot fetishes. People like feet.
Listen, Nolan, have you ever heard of these things called toes?
The Meg needs toes. How does that work? Would the toes appear dorsal fin? Hey, Callan, say on. Let me see what he was trying to do there.
Wait, what?
look at Call Me John's.
I love Bionicle.
Hey, my Bionicle. Oh my god. Oh no. Dude, we're gonna get called out. Yes, dorsal fin. Turner, Rahaga of the left foot. I don't get it. Bionicle don't need because they wear shoes, boots. Bionicles clothes, dude. They're robots. They're robots.
Excuse me,
Oh,
but
this is
Kokaka wears a
something I wanted to
scarf.
ask. These pieces. Someone help? Can you guys help? And iDS, maybe you can help me. Look at this screen. I have no idea what these pieces are, but I know they're Lego. And
I'm trying to see it, but because the call connection is really bad, Google Plus is not showing me the video.
no. Well, you can see the video. So maybe they'll help us. Ding, 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 ding. These on tape. What? I know this. Call me John. I expected better from you. I assumed. What is going on? Me. What are these pieces? I know. Jam Pop was just here. He's a Lego expert. Maito needs toes. Kopaka's emo is a thing. No you stooge. I work alone.
I
So
work
many
alone.
comments from great people that I have nothing but hatred for.
I work alone.
I work. I'm bad
What?
at the bone.
By choice or because no one can stand you?
Oh, it's such a comeback. Oh, dang, you can't see the screen. Jam, these pieces, Please look at the screen.
Is that from Galador or from Jackstone?
What?
That orange thing.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I have no idea what these are from.
Is that Sebulba? I think it's Sebulba.
Honestly, I had a consensual set to a Noric set. Amazing. Thank you. Just
What? Wait, consent? What are you, a fucking liberal?
That was great. Great. Great line with these rape lines. Oh my gosh, I got Sebulbasaur. Ugly. Thank you for the pun, Kyler. Sebulba. Sebulba. Kopaka's gonna slip right in your DMs. Well, no one can tell me what he says. It's often to get on my own time.
It's Sebulba. I told you that piece. That piece of Sebulba.
I'm attaching it. Attach them to Lincoln Pride Act. So people come in, they can see it. There you go.
That's Sebulba. Okay.
All right. Keep an eye out on Pride Act's leg. If you're.
Do you remember? Do you remember that point in Legends of Metro Nui, right?
Yeah.
Where Rahaga Duma is trying to like capture the Metro, and Bakama fires a disc at the Toa Lincoln Memorial. Was that your favorite scene?
What you mean they terrorist attack on
like
Metro?
Yeah, because I mean he destroyed the Toa Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah, that was pretty disgusting. It actually works out really well. Leak on Memorial.
Also, I think the commenters can't see the screen either because I can't, and neither can they.
Lincoln XD Golden Good Bionicle 2. What? Who's a good guy? Oh, right. It's that stupid model that has like
ID. Rahaga Sebulba. Rahaga Sebulba is a feisty Rahaga.
I like that. Just he's such a good archivist. He keeps track of all these people, all these weirdies, and he's always
Nidiki is the worst Titan. Tuma exists and is much worse.
And why is Nidiki a terrible Titan? He's definitely not the greatest ever, but he's fine. What's the big deal? Why you guys to be haters? No question.
You gotta have a pretty high IQ to like, Journey to One.
It's true. Journey to One really challenges the census with this interesting twist on the Bionicle story with legends and prophecies and how you discover the ending of your story looking at a wall.
Where's my Sebulba sauce? Where's my Sebulba sauce?
I don't know. Making fun of like neck-beard fatsos?
Are you insulting Rick and Morty fans?
If the caterpillar keeps firing, I will keep insulting Sebulba fans.
I think Sebulba is much better than the entirety of Rick and Morty.
How much of Nick and Horty have you watched?
Nidiki is a mess color-wise, and its articulation is trash. Nidiki has like 2 colors, largely.
Yeah, what?
Dark green and silver. Hard to fit on a shelf is the problem of the shelf, not the set.
Yeah.
If the box said perfect for shelves and then it was shipped for shelves, fair enough.
Yeah. That would be funny. Put Nidiki on your shelf. He's perfect. He's gonna fit there perfectly. Oh, stupid. Yeah,
I guess the articulation is a bit limited, but it's in the service of the snapping claw function because the feet could snap closed.
I kind of like that stuff. It's not, yeah.
So, I don't know what you're talking about. The colors being a mess. It was pretty much a dark gray, silver, and green set. It literally has Mattel's color scheme.
Yeah, also, truth is being spoken. This is not a building stream. It's cancer stream. I don't like Nadik. He's clearly a dirty Jew. Well, there you go. We've got
Rahaga
awful
anti-Semite. Rahaga anti-Semite hates the Jews.
Brian is an anti-Semite.
Gray, black,
Oh my
light
God.
gray, trans, black. Like pretty much every set has black on it. Black. Those are all pretty neutral colors. Silver and black and green.
Yeah,
The trans green isn't even that. Then you could say that about the Vaki. I mean,
yeah, it's the big head. Yeah, you have to call out
like it's when it comes to these color schemes, you can just kind of group. Like if you want to say a color scheme is a mess, go to like Tahu G2. You've got gold, you've got silver, you've got dark gray, you've got black, you've got this, that. Like and these are colors that don't fucking merge together.
Black are
Like
much more
like
evident on those ones because they're like giant pieces. That's
exactly like gray, dark gray, and silver in a color scheme kind of blend together. Gold and dark gray don't blend together.
exactly. And the silver is, and the other thing is, yeah, he's got silver and dark gray. Like, oh, he's got two colors together, but they're not together on any part of the mock, except for on the foot. So,
Exactly. The two main grouping colors, you've got greens and you've got silvery grays on Adiki.
Got IDS's Winnu impression. It's very good, IDS. You do good work.
Vaki works are usually opposites. Green is the opposite of black. Thanks, Rosark. Nah, I can get what you're saying about the Vaki though. But I think your Nadiki's color scheme isn't really that bad. It's pretty much just grays and greens. When there are plenty of sets with much more clashing worse color schemes.
Yep.
Even in G1.
Yeah, even in G1, the caterpillars were firing.
Well, purple and brown doesn't work, but look at IDS. Have I made a purple and brown mark? Or you...
I don't know. I made a brown and teal mock, and it's pretty ugly.
I pooped multiple times.
What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I wanted to look up what was I? Oh yeah, Vican. I want to see if I can fix Vican.
I live vicariously through people every day.
That was the worst. That was just the worst.
I am the worst.
No, you're not the worst. That was the worst. It was the best of times.
The religion of IDS is dead. Yeah, IDS is a false prophet.
Sorry, I'm actually looking up Vican. I'm looking up what's the other guy? What's the black dude in 2008? Who's in the torn? Who's not?
Kirop.
Kirop. Thank you. You're my hero, man. Love you, man.
Chirox and Kirop. Gorag and Kirog.
Peabody and Sherman.
Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady.
I love those characters. So good.
Did you know that Akbo is actually an allegory for Krang?
An allegory? Akmao as a character is an allegory.
As an allegory for a brain thing in a man's stomach.
That's news to me. Dude, I love allegories.
I don't Donatello.
Did you know that Animal Farm is an allegory because there's lots of gore in it?
Did you know that Ant-Man is an allegory for the Wasp?
Did you know that Galador is an allegory for Aretha Franklin?
For Agatha Christie, right?
What?
Like an Agatha Christie crime novel.
Oh man, I love that one. And that's not disrespecting crime novels.
That's not disrespecting Rahaga Turner.
That's a great combination there. He does sound kind of like Rahaga Turner. I mean, when you
Oh no, my battery is running low.
Oh, dude. I remember when Kirop becomes a big
I mean, I need to plug in my Duracell because I'm sure as hell that my laptop will run out of charge in a minute.
Are you a martyr on a private charter?
Look, I'm Anthony Hopkins with his hands in his pockets.
Oh man. It's so stupid. What is wrong? What has happened? Time to create an ugly mock. I'm already done. Mutran and Vikan Cairo. Oh yeah, I had Jampot helping me out.
Oh, did Jampot identify the piece that you needed?
No, he. I was asking about the black guy, and he's saying the names, but I wasn't looking at.
Oh right, Sebulba, right.
Rahaga, Philip DeFranco. What's funny about Philip?
Okay, guys, let's. Sup, you beautiful bastards. Let's jump right in.
It would be kind of funny if you went up to Gal, so no comment, like, you're a beautiful bastard. No. On Onua does something brilliant. He's like, Onua, you brilliant, beautiful bastard.
Yeah, Onua was just like, I'm doing this for Brock, nobody else.
I'm doing this for Brock. Onua, he has such strong He's always standing up for the people who need defending. I'm doing this for Brock. No one else. Oh yeah, this piece is still connected to
Cool. All right, see you later, Jampot. Yeah, I'll probably message you on Instagram.
All right, see ya, Jampot. Let me know. Even has orange leader. That's not good. Is Takoro America?
What's orange leader? Orange Justice.
Orange Bustus. Oh man, I miss Tobuscus.
Redness to blackness to rapist. Isn't that what Tobuscus used to do?
Yeah, he was used to be accused of rape, I think, and possibly did it. I don't know. No. It wasn't rape. It was being mean. It was something.
Meet Me. There's like a food stand here where they're called Meet Me.
Meet me. What happens if you say meet me and someone doesn't come and meet you?
It's like, I guess it's like when you go in for like a high five and no one reciprocates. I feel like the feeling would be similar.
Reciprocate, come on.
What's the deal?
What's the deal, Brock Turner? Won't you excuse me while I go down this dumpster?
Won't you excuse me while I go down this alley real quick? The next line can remain unchanged. I'm feeling mighty big now.
Oh no! Look up Riders. It's a great song. RIDAZ.
Kojo Creations, what's up?
Oh shit! What up? Is Kokoro an allegory for the communism state of Russia?
There's also a restaurant called Kokoro around here. It makes some great stuff. Where do you think I get my epic Chinese food from?
Dude, that's awesome. It's legit. Oh man.
This is legitness, or was it that was legit? Whatever that stupid line was.
Yeah.
Real life, would Motoro be a cool shooter? Yeah, I think he would be. If the rest of the United didn't nurture him and like weed him out of his incel ways, I think Motoro would shut up like the Metronome Academy.
Guys, we need to turn our audience against us again, because we need. I was rewatching the stream relatively recently where we were making fun of LJ and everyone was getting pissed. It was so funny. All right, gotta head out later. May Rahaga Turner watch over you. I hope he doesn't, actually. I'd rather he stay away. Come on, what's the deal, Turner?
Oh yeah, have you guys seen the trailer for that new Star Wars show, which looks like it has the same animation style as Iron Man Armored Adventures?
Oh, I have not seen that.
It's like Poe Dameron, like, and he's got like an apprentice or something.
Oh, is that a new? What? Why does everyone need an apprentice?
I don't know, but
Can't people just?
it looks terrible. And like I said, the CG they're using looks like Iron Man Armored Adventures.
Oh, I remember that
If you
show.
remember that show,
I do. Ugh. The show looked like crap.
yeah, because that sort of CG has no like defined outlines or like definition. It's all a bit wish washy looking.
And it had like that kind of wish-washy color too, where it's like
Yeah,
it's not dark, it's not
it literally looked
bright.
exactly the same.
Oh, I hated that the color palette of that Armor and Adventure
Well, then
show.
you're gonna love. I don't know what the show's called, but
Star Wars.
oh damn, man, the show.
Star Wars. This Star Wars. This ship is still sinking. Basically, that's what the show is.
Yeah.
This ship is still sinking. My butt is still stinking.
This ship is sinking.
Hail, hail. Jedi
This
Master
conference
Odin.
is over.
Hate on
Sebulba. What does he say to Gabrus? Gabrus, I'm out. What does he say?
I'm gonna lift up the shutter. This conversation.
No, Yo says this conference is over. What does he say to Gabrus?
I think this is Gabrus. I'm out.
Gabrus, this conference is over. Sebulba, I'm out. That joke wasn't worth it.
No, but hey, you try.
I just wanted to say the name Sebulba just one last time.
Sebulba's fun. Sebulba's a good name.
Sebulba's a fun name to say.
I don't get it. Why did they give? They had the robot, the Onua claws in lime green. Why did they give those to Vikan?
Because once the Nuva were introduced, weapons are just permanently silver.
I guess
until 2009.
Yeah, I guess. But it's like they were his feet, so it would have made sense. I mean, I know he had silver swords, but it would have made sense if he had the silver swords.
He's a mutant. Like Mutron, molested him into this creature.
Yeah, and didn't they give the green claw feet to that ugly, disgusting
Tarduk? Like I said, until 2009, weapons were silver from.
I got a happy birthday.
2002.
Oh, thank you. It's still like 3 or 4 months away, dude.
My birthday's really soon.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
10 days.
10 days? Oh, crap. I got to get you a present.
Just send me Sebulba.
Sebulba? Do you want me to buy you a Sebulba?
I want you to buy the actor who played Sebulba into indentured servitude and then sell him to me in a modern day slave trade.
Can I transfer ownership through a PayPal thing where it's you now own the slave?
Yeah, please do. Or just go to slavetrade.com.
Okay, slavetrade.com. Good gosh. I gotta make sure that this phone is charging, because if it ain't, it's gonna die. It's gonna die!
That comment from Call Me John is really close to home.
Bad tooth removal day. Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel.
Yikes.
That's actually happening. Believe it or not.
That literally happened a week ago. For real.
Yeah, call me Job. That's whole.
Yikes.
You some kind of creepy biotube stalker that you know about?
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Call me John, man. That's just dark.
That's kind of I'm just kind of amazed how close to reality that is.
Yeah, it's like cutting my life into pieces. This is
that is a big oof. That's a ooh. Real. That's a ooh.
Yeah, I love that one. Oh man. Big oof. Oh man. Yeah, that's what
for real, that is a fucked up situation. It's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I hope it all works out. I see you when you're sleeping. Jeez, no remorse, no apologies from John. Ding, ding, ding.
He's not slowing. He's not softening. What's the line?
I'm not slowing. Yeah, I'm not slowing or softening. Laugh, suckers. You think it's all funny.
I just spit it in your face when you're standing across from me.
It's only for you, for me, a true MC.
Death isn't for you, it is for Shmee.
I put this lime Krana in this torso. How does it look?
I can see Prydak's face.
Oh, you can't see it? I'll put it in front of his Prydak's face so you can see.
Oh, that's I literally, if you see the original design for Visto, he didn't have that Armatoran body. He had the other one, but he literally had that body.
Oh, huh. That's funny. Visto. Yep, that's interesting. What do you think of these wheel pieces? Have you ever had any of these? I assume you have.
No, actually, I've never had one.
Oh. Yeah, and maybe I should use them now, because even though they've got ugly faces on them. Look at that disgusting face. He's like, this is like the rapist of Lego pieces.
It's the canonical depiction of Rahaga Turner.
This is Rahaga Turner's face.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Degrin also had a crater on his body like that.
Oh,
it was his
yeah.
tie.
Wait, what?
It was his tie, remember?
Oh, I thought it was...
Why did I win? Hi, I'm a really good voice actor.
I thought it was his genitals.
Well, you were right.
I was right?
Crone just adverse to his nakedness.
Meet Crone and Pyrex. What's the deal, Pyrex? Won't you excuse me while I feel my...
Well, I feel your neck.
your neck. This song ain't for you, it's for me, a real Pyrex. Yeah, we can't make Pyrex jokes without him, Nia. Callan, do you film on a toaster? I don't know why, the streams are really bad. Hey, Pajango's here. We have Pajango in the house. PJ Burner.
Top guy.
Oh, did I just dox his name? I don't know.
Yeah, good fucking going, dude.
Sorry, PJ. It's like I'm looking in a mirror. Amazing. Oh, yeah.
PJ, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the service.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Yeah, how is Alex doing? Is he making it? Anyone keeping up with Alex? Yes. Have you watched any of his recent videos? I've honestly, it's really fallen off.
No, it's not like I make daily videos about Alex.
No, you would never do that.
How would I do that?
That would be really weird.
Watch me bleed from a two-face surgery, you know?
One's for living day to day, the next for screened reality.
Look,
if you will.
Nobody is listening. Nobody is listening. Nobody's listening. Just, that's all it's needed. I can fix my relational side. Oh, I love that song. I fucking love that song.
It's a great tune. Great man.
Alex knocked it out of the park.
Alex always knocks it out of the park. Let's be real. Alex is just a legend.
Let's be real. Be Real was real.
Who's Be Real?
Be Real is a member of Cypress Hill.
Oh.
He is also the person who went insane bionicle brain. Insane in the brain.
Insane bionicle brain. Vakama was a nerd. Well, hello. Callan, hello. Ihitsi Pasha Mirza.
Imagine if we knew the backstories of the Turaga. Yeah, if only.
I know. Wait, we do know the backstories.
We had 2 fucking movies about it.
Callan, when are you going to do a crossover with the Great Furnace? What does that mean? There's nothing on this channel worth crossing over. It's all just crap.
Don't cross the streams. Don't cross the streams. My name is Ghostbuster Man. Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross the memes. Don't cross the meme team.
Do you remember when the Ghostbusters were in New York, right? And they fought that giant Sebulba? That was my favorite cinematic moment.
Yeah, Sebulba was very scary in that scene, but they just did some makeup to make him look a little uglier than he is, because he's not that ugly. He's a nice guy. Sebulba's a cool guy.
My relational side.
Also, I only have like 3 of these green bones that I got in this lot, but hey, iDS, if you ever want them, you could
yeah, all of mine. I don't have a single intact one. Only ones that are kind of staying together.
Dang. Now you can have them if you want.
Only cross the P streams.
Katrin is like deceased.
Yeah, he like bit me, sweetheart. He's
it's
like
funny
slightly
too, because it's like you probably Those pieces are probably screwed up from you not destroying them more than a lot of the Jala guy who throws his toys around all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, actually, my Jala and Nika. I need to buy a new bone for him. One of those trans orange ones is kind of it cracked randomly from just sitting there not being used, and now it's like not strong enough to hold up his sword or his arm. Like it can
I
stay.
had that happen too. I had to buy one too. Ugh, so actually, all of my original bones from my Jala and Nika. So I basically
Maybe the trans
just
orange
replaced
is
the long one.
maybe because it's not the ugly neon orange, just the trans normal orange.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think the neon's ugly, but I do think I don't know. I can't say it's a
It's more toyish.
yeah. Depends on depends on the use for it.
Look, G2 Tahu stole Pohatu's trans orange color. That's not his to take. It's cultural appropriation.
Ugly. Call me John Rowe. Niff. Oh yes, my dear. Sniff. Quite pungent indeed. Is that, dare I say, sniff eggs I smell?
I think you're meant to be going rather than actually saying sniff, probably.
It's more fun to say sniff.
Just sniff.
Sniff. Only cross the P streams. Ugly. This is why we don't have PJ here. Country Road, Take Me Home. I sung that. I did a pretty good job, didn't I?
It's a terrible song.
That's a great song. What's wrong with
Country
you?
Road, take me home. Yeah,
What?
right.
What? You don't like that
Yeah.
song?
No, I fucking love that song, dude. It's so good.
Such a condescending jerk. I like that song a lot, dude. Why you gotta pee on my?
Because I'm crossing those P streams. Hey, look, it's Dick Van Dyke, my favorite slicer.
This is Dick Van Dyke. Why?
For obvious reasons.
Oh, because he's so old. His head is like in his crotch.
Yeah.
I
To be honest,
guess that is a very good reason.
Dick Van Dyke might be the best name ever.
It's Dick for obvious reasons, Van for kidnapping children, Dyke for obvious reasons.
Oh, did you put the little system flames he's supposed to have?
No,
in his hand?
I gotta get the neon orange flames.
Yeah, you gotta
You
get
hate
that.
so much.
You gotta get boom boom pow. My favorite song ever. See, like, why don't you listen to good music like Boom Boom Bow by the Black Eyed Peas?
I'm sorry, man. I just really need to
Like,
get caught up.
you're
on the
so
classics.
2000. I'm so 2008. You're so 2000 late. I've got that boom boom pow.
Yeah, I was just seeing. I went to a couple clubs last night, and we were seeing some old music videos. Ugh,
Yeah. I went to Brick Fair last night, and I saw a couple of neckbeards. It was really fucking good.
Yeah, I only went to the clubs because my cousin and his friend and David went. So I was like, yeah, we'll check out the scene, I suppose. Clubs ain't my thing.
Clubs are my thing.
I'm a degenerate.
You gotta drink, Caleb. It's the way to enjoy a club.
I don't like drinking. I just don't want to do it. I'd rather just have my apple juice, you know?
And this is why you like Country Road.
It's a very good point. A very, very strong point has been made on this day.
This is why I'm 2008. You're also 2000 late.
I know. I just need to stop being so 2000 late. Hey, Larnuu's here. You should get him in here, at least for a few minutes. I don't know how much.
Oh, he's here. Hey, dude, it's me, Cage.
It's me, dude. Miko, why? Miko, why so serious? Oh man. Yes. Who do you think I could sell this Pride Act to somebody?
Yeah, probably.
Hey, don't condescend. I want an honest answer. Do you think
Put
I
it
could
on
sell
eBay. Put it like title it G1's worst set. And I'm sure someone will buy it.
it? That would be really funny. You just title it.
I mean, the only reason he is the worst G1 set in my opinion, but there are other characters that are worse due to how heinous they are, like Tahu Mystica.
Yeah, it's like Bionicle is terrible, but he's just a throwaway character. So.
Exactly. Tahu's worse because it's besmirching the name of a good man, while Pridak is just some no-name bumhole. So him being a bad set is not that bad.
Tahu's a legitimate man whore rapist. Like you can't have a character like that look like a sad dragon.
Tahu is the wife beating face of G1, so he needs to have a good set.
Exactly. He has to look like a man who can actually beat his wife, as opposed to a sad dragon who would say, "Hey, I
Like,
respect."
hey, dear. I know we've been having a few marital spats recently, so I've booked us in for marriage counseling. I hope you're okay with
He has to
that.
keep bothering no Gali at the Suva.
Golly, I know you're my sister, but I think a marriage counselor would be really good.
Yeah, dude, it's so disgusting. Those two have the most disgusting relationship.
Tahu, no. What do you want, woman?
I love the way
Leela.
you said that. That was so amazing. What do you want? That was incredible, dude. You want, woman? It
I can't
sounded so
replicate it.
serious. It was so amazing. I gotta remember that. Timestamp this and gotta come back and save that recording. What do you want, woman?
What do you want, woman?
That is a hard one to replicate, but that's just well done. Well done. Anyway, oh yeah, I also got a bit of an Ninjago set in this box. Let's see if I can dig it out of this pile. And the Takanuva, it did come with Takanuva's bike set, so I have like 4 of that set at this point. Not complete, but parts from like that. Like,
Well, I'm the head Ninjago in charge. I'm watching you move. You're found dead in your garage with public like news coverage.
this might be the nicest, cleanest looking Takanuva to this day.
Yeah, because that material, the Takanuva mask can get like all kind of fuzzy. So I've got like one fuzzy one nice one.
Yeah, this one's pretty nice. I'm happy. My first one was fuzzy too. I like how the focus is on him. It looks so dramatic. It looks like all those characters in the background, and he's like lying around dying.
It's like Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, he is a sleeping beauty.
No, he's just waiting for his Prince Charming to come in and like sexually harass him.
Let's. He can wait no longer. Here comes me, Callan, might self mock. And this is why we only have 5 viewers now.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm doing with my life.
So Chan is probably really impressed.
He's very impressed. I really hope every time he's walked past this room like twice now, and I'm like, I'm so used to living in a family where they'll just open the door and be like, "Hey, can you help do this?" That I'm like, please just don't open the door. Please don't open the door. Of course it does.
The fear.
The fear has been.
That's good though. That way you're wary that you're not yelling about Rahaga Turner at inopportune times.
To be fair, I feel like I could get away with saying Rahaga Turner. Like that's probably the one of the least status.
No, it's too risky.
Too risky. Too risque. Have you ever noticed that risque sounds like risky? And they're similar in their negative kind of connotations.
Oh yeah, just totally.
You noticed that before? Because I noticed that.
In my linguistics class yesterday, we were discussing it at length.
Who is in your linguistics class with you? Who teaches that?
Bamidele Oshango Boomni, LJ Johnson,
Wow,
Nick on Ripple Raspberry Ripple Planet.
Raspberry Ripple Planet. I want to go there.
It does sound pretty nice.
If you had a ticket to Raspberry Rainbow Planet, but and you had one spare ticket, and Larnuu, Cage, and Bill Clinton.
So Bill Clinton, Larnuu, or Larnuu. Okay, I was gonna say. So you get a ticket, right?
Yep.
Your ticket to fame. You got it. You get to hit Hollywood. You get to go to all those weird pedo parties they have, and you get to be big and famous, whatever, right? But the caveat is you have to take Nick on Aqua Magna with you. Like he has to be like your writing partner. He's in all your movies together with you. He's like you and him are like you're like Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. You're like a duo.
Oh yeah.
You take the ticket. Do you take Raspberry Ripple with you?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Okay, that's it. Thanks for participating in my game.
Is that it? You think I would have reservations about bringing them in? I don't even remember what you said. I would bring him though, because I feel like he needs time to vacation. Everyone needs a little bit of time to vacation, otherwise they're going insane.
Country roads, take me home, okay? Country roads, take me to Raspberry Ripple Planet.
I think that's gonna be hard. If it's another planet, a country road is gonna have a hard time connecting to, you know.
Country road, mountain mama.
Hey, it sounds good. It's um, West Virginia Mountain Mama. West
West
Virginia's a great state.
Virginia, mountain mama. I hate you, Nolan.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it arrives all the same.
When you walk into a restaurant,
You
strung
can
out
poop
on the low road. Oh,
a load of your own zone and you don't care. Thanos is a problem child.
what's the deal, Oridas? I don't know. Dang it,
Chun-Li,
Larnuu. I can't add Larnuu for whatever reason. I don't know why it won't let me.
was he in the Google Hangouts group that you actually posted the link to?
Yeah, but then he was like, now he's in the chat saying, "Let me in, dude. Let
Let
me in.
me in, mountain mama.
Let me in, Mountain Mama. Let me in." I posted the link again. See if maybe that helps. I don't know.
I think Cage would make a good mountain mama.
But, dude, we've got to go on the mountain. We've got to find my mama.
Do you guys watch Mason's Marks? No, I've actually never seen a single video of his.
Yeah, I
I
think
actually
I've
have
seen
no,
one.
I have zero opinions on the guy because the time he's become popular, I've been so divorced from the community. I actually have no idea
He's
if
not even so
if
much
he's cool.
popular. I'm not trying to say this to down on the guy, but he's not even so much popular because like he made a few videos that done decently well, but like now he barely makes anything. So he's like
Yeah, I've literally no, I don't know at all. I don't even have an impression from other people on what he's like. So he might be a mountain mama. He could be a West Virginia. Who knows?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I have 7 tests tomorrow, and I'm watching these quit pie.
Cutie
Oh,
pie,
oh, I get it. That makes sense. Make a
mountain.
moth that is just a hand with legs. What does that mean? Like,
Just put some
oh,
legs on,
I
like
have to.
have it. Just put some
I
legs on
know.
Acton's hand.
No, I get it. I know what I need to do. I know what I must do. I love that video. Excuse me.
Sick fuck.
Sorry. Have a little respect.
No, bite me, sweetheart.
Are you? How retarded are you?
Slightly.
Just slightly. Oh well, that's better than heavy, full-on retard.
Yeah,
But
but then I have unlimited bouts of fucking retard strength, so
I
I'd be able
know.
to kick your ass.
Yeah, that's it. That is the advantage of being retarded. You get retard strength.
Like that's why Hulk is dumb. He just ODs on retard strength.
If Hulk was smart, he wouldn't be able to grow super duper strong.
That's my secret, sweetheart. I'm slightly retarded.
It's true. That's exactly what happens in my favorite film, Avengers, starring Hulk Hogan and Tony Stark,
Captain Britain.
Captain Britain, Connie Britain.
Yeah. I think there is actually a Captain Britain in Marvel.
There is. It's stupid.
Slightly retarded.
Very retarded. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Marvel, not a great company. Not.
Capcom versus Marvel. Great series of games. Ask Cage.
Oh gosh, I gotta
Captain Vietnam would
mansplain
kick
Larnuu.
Captain Vietnam would kick Captain America's ass.
No. He gave me his email. I didn't know which one it was, but okay, I'll try that. That Larnuu, man. Captain Vietnam, Captain Commander Cuba. Are those characters?
I told you,
Love it.
Captain Vietnam would kick Captain America's ass.
Hey, what do you know? No. Captain America would go and attack, punch Captain Vietnam 100 times, and then like Vietnam would just like keep kind of like disappearing, keep confusing Captain America until Captain America just kind of gives up.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's true. Captain Vietnam can do it as all day. Captain America eventually has to quit. That's the thing. He's like, I got better things to do. Love that war. Vietnam War. That's a great war.
John Kerry fought
I just dropped some stuff. Pardon? Would you like to repeat yourself?
that John Kerry fought really well in that war.
John Kerry?
Yep.
Was he in that war?
Yeah, he did a really good job. He like won the war himself. It was really good.
I love that guy. Like, I can't believe we didn't elect him as our president. We elected that Bush man.
Maybe this is Jalorkum saying that we're responsible.
For this monster, this coward that we have empowered.
This is Ron Howard.
This is Ron Howard. Look at his head nod. How could we have allowed him to take over a Star Wars story? Ugh. I love that movie.
This is the first time I'm seeing it since I put it out, just because it was related to the stream.
Hello, it's Jang here with a look at the Lego Bionicle Pohatu.
Oh wow!
Which Pohatu was it?
The somehow worse 2016.
Oh gosh. 2016. I was so ashamed. They put more money into it, and they decided, let's just make our design team make them worse.
Yep.
Why?
Like if they just had that, if they used the 2016 money in 2015, I think the sets could have looked better.
Yeah, but the story would have still been bad, so it's fine.
Yeah, so fuck it. God, it just looks so bad.
Yeah, it is really bad.
There he is, all built up in his brand new form.
Oh, there he is. There's that balloon. How'd you get in here?
With white culture.
No, but which method did you use?
I pasted the link in the old chat and then I
told
clicked it.
you that would work.
Well, you said just paste it and then click the link. I'm like, where do I paste it?
To us.
I'm mansplaining Cage because Cage don't think about things in like.
Okay, I'm sorry, but what chat program do you have to go into a random chat, paste the link for the invite link, click that link, and then you get added into the conversation? What's the logic?
It
Okay,
makes perfect sense. Okay?
No, it doesn't.
Don't question me. Don't question this man. This man knows what he's talking about. He's been on YouTube for like 7 years, and he's made toy videos that have gotten dozens upon dozens. Okay?
Well, don't hate me because I get attention. Okay, somebody in the chat called me daddy.
That is such an obscure old meme.
Yeah, that was a great. No, I think you can still get that track to this day on YouTube. I think.
Yeah.
Larnuu, the ear rapist is here. Oh,
Yeah.
He spelled ear with an H-E-A-R. It was a double pun. That was very clever, Tinfoil. Admiral Allahu Akbar. That was such a good joke. It's such a good joke, Ivan.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is this a CallanLoF video?
Whose video?
That joke.
CallanLoF was in the stream earlier. It was pretty embarrassing to have him there.
Ooh, kinky. Anyway, yeah, so I just had last night I ended with a 3-hour drive until 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was back to my house from my college apartment, and I was completely exhausted when I woke up at a decent time, so I slept until I felt energetic, and now it's a terrible time.
Well, no one cares.
I just woke up. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you decided that I'm gonna jump on Callan's stream, his very professional stream that he takes lots of time to prepare ahead of time, and I'm just gonna tell people about my boring morning.
No, I was just more so being like, hey, I haven't talked to my friends in a couple days, so I might as well try to find out where they are hanging at, and this is what you're using to talk.
Well, I mean, that's true, but have a little respect.
Because I mean, this is just nothing. This is nothing more than just a glorified Skype call. Let's be real.
Have a little self-respect. This is very different than a Skype call.
Have for self-respect. This is a Christian server.
It's a Christian server. We don't use language here. We always
we just use grunts.
We use good words here. Yeah, we just got a grunt every time. Larnuu versus Callan versus Podan. Who's Podan?
Podan.
Yeah, Podan is always missing these streams. There was a guy named Podan.
Podan, Daniel, back at it again with missing the streams.
Just stop.
No.
That's enough. Your time has been done.
Damn, Easy and Hove, where the hell you been? I'm talking real reckless stuntman.
Yeah.
I love stuntman.
I adopted Ninjago.
Man, did you hear the new Caltachesta track just dropped?
Yeah, he's just a song about him being an incel.
Yes.
I heard the new Nikola Tesla song drop.
Yeah,
Nikola Tesla, I'm living on.
I saw the new Tesla stock drop.
Oh no!
I'm still so pro Elon. It's unreal.
I still like him. I think.
What is your favorite Elon moment?
Is it weird that even independent media
probably the moment he bet his probably the moment he bet his signed dollar was probably his best moment.
His signed dollar? Oh.
Here's my question. It's like, yeah. The Peter guy thing, like people like dogpiled on that like way too much out of proportion.
But it was because, well, mostly people dogpiled on it because they thought it was reprehensible, but it wasn't reprehensible. It was admirable.
All I'm saying is people have gone away with things a lot worse. Okay.
Well, it's true. It is really funny that it's like, you insult my science, you're a pedo. Oh, what a man. What a legend.
Legend.
That guy doesn't get the respect he deserves.
Yeah.
Hey, do you mind?
Pig.
That was just disgusting.
I didn't know my grandma entered the call.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's that? Wow,
your grandma a pig? You're awful. Why would you say that about your lovely grandmother? She brought your mother into this world so that your mother could bring you.
No, I'm talking about the other one.
She brought your father into this world so he could bring you into this world, and then you're just gonna be so downright.
No, I'm talking about the other one.
She brought your incel father into the world. I don't know.
Oh, but
you got to pull a Mr. She can pull.
Call me chicken pox because I think that this TV is work.
History is being rewritten, and I have read it. The best.
You're an idiot. You're such an idiot. You're such an idiot.
He said that one. He said that last one. History is being rewritten. Man.
It's ERG.
He said that shit.
Nikola Tesla.
The ERB. It's so silly.
I have read it.
Your best invention was a way to steal credit. Wow, that's such a great line, dude.
History is being rewritten.
You really like those?
That is so stupid. History is being. I have read.
Sukablat. I can't read Russian. Larnuu, into this question, how fun was it to make Gakko and Rio, and what was the most fun episode to make?
Okay, so Gakko and Rio was fun because it was a point in my life where I could just lock myself in a room for weeks on end and do nothing but work on something, which is my preferred means of existing. And my favorite episode to work on was pretty much any episode of season 2 that did not have the Cliff Horse crew in it.
Oh. You didn't like the ones with Rise Bell?
No.
Did you like the ones with the Agard's character who shows up every 5 minutes?
There are only 5 episodes with the Agard's character. Okay.
Five?
That's a
Only 5?
No, actually 3. Sorry, I said my number wrong. I just
Okay.
said
Sorry, thank you, Black. 14.
Listen, dude. I just woke up, dude. Okay, I can drop racial epithets on stream, and it can blame it on me just waking up, dude.
Look, your history is being rewritten, okay?
Oh no, is this the wrath of aftermath I'm gonna feel?
Yep. Oh man. You know, I feel like this is the most annoying lot of Bionicles I've bought. Just as far as like, it's like all this crap here, and like there's just enough of it where it's like, oh, I can kind of build this, but then there's so much missing of it where I'm like, nope, I can't finish this. It's very frustrating.
Why finish it when you could just stop?
That's a very, very negative attitude to have, Larnuu.
That is just a realistic outlook on life.
What's so realistic about it?
I have read it.
Yeah. Everyone, what do you think about Catcher in the Rye?
I have read it.
What else what do you think about it then?
I think the author just discovered a new way to steal credit. What is it? What's the dumb line?
The author has found a new way to reread it, and I've read it. Rewrote it.
The author's best invention was a way to steal credit.
That's the one. Best invention was a way to steal credit.
This is the reason why I've gone to Reddit.
You will be the reason why I will never go away.
RJ
Oh, man.
the most anti.
Is this
I give it all.
Caleb Singu Yi Ting Ten You Want a Bing Bang?
Ting tang, walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla bing bang.
And classic Witch Doctor meme.
My friend.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite Ed Sheeran song.
It might as well be an Ed Sheeran song.
I'm just gonna step on some guy's back and go, fuck Ed Sheeran.
What's the deal, Ed Sheeran?
For some reason, like out of all the NFX characters, I feel like Aliki would not be the one who gets over his Ed Sheeran hate. Like he'd be stuck on that for like a solid month or so.
What about the song featuring Ed Sheeran? This conference is over. I'm out of here.
It's
what
like
about the accusation that you used an Ed Sheeran song in one of your events?
Look, I'd admit to beating my wife, but listening to Ed Sheeran, no way, Jose.
That's a no for me, dog. I did it. Jebic Hands Aliki just said Ed Sheeran album on the iPod. Do I have to listen to this? No one likes it, remember? It'll have to do.
Oh, you retarded? Ed Sheeran's awesome. Mito, I hate Ed Sheeran. I'm just like
the entirety of Opex thinks it's about. The entirety of Opex thinks it's about Ed Sheeran. Just the scene when Opex breaks up with Jebic in Jebic Part 1. You have the scene of like it's like, hey Odie, Rise and Shine, dude. I got the new Ed Sheeran album. It's like, no, go away, dude.
Rise and there's the concept. Rise and shine, Odie. I've got the new Ed Sheeran. Horrible.
This is why you don't write episodes, sir.
Rise and shine. I've got the new Ed Sheeran.
This is perhaps the worst conversation about Ed Sheeran that has ever taken place.
It's like he pushes me too far. I'm not in love with the shape of him.
Crack your voice as hard as you can while saying "Daddy Seagull." Daddy Seagull. Oh my God!
Kill yourself.
Okay.
I don't remember more than I have at this moment.
You mean the stream or just the second?
Goodbye, my prune box. Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye, my poop sock.
Oh, come on. Oh no!
I think season 3 Odie will eat a Mexican poop sock.
He gets addicted to them, and he's like, "Oh, there's a real poop," and then he's like, "Get away, Jevic! Jevic, I hate you."
Just rise and shine, Odie. I've got your poop sock.
It's like, "Rise and go, Oni. You got your poop sock."
Oh my gosh! For a second, I was thinking this might be one of the worst streams ever, but it's actually one of the best.
What can I say? I'm the life of the party. I'm also apparently some guy's daddy.
No, it's not you. It's the poop sock.
No, but I brought the poop sock.
No,
Listen, dude.
Did not
Listen,
create the poop
Listen,
sock.
dude. I was sitting before I came over. Okay, I was spending a couple hours in the oven and the kitchen making my poop sock, and I made it. And it's like, I made sure it's perfect recipe, dude.
Wayne Gretzky's here.
Right, Nick Watson is here.
Oh man, what's the deal, Nick? Won't you excuse me?
You know what? I'm a little disappointed. So, nothing. I bought a Sega Genesis game at my when I was down at my college apartment, and I've been wanting to play it for a while, but now I can't get my Genesis to work. So I'm disappointed because I'm like, I've been waiting for a long time to play this, and now I can't. Yeah, video games. Anyway,
your videos are games.
Yeah. I'm thinking about becoming a game reviewer, okay? Like, I'm thinking, like, maybe, like, I'm trying to find out how to get myself. Yeah, Gamer's Wisebell. Right?
Honestly, with JonTron's out in the market, so take his place.
I mean, some people still like JonTron, like Alex.
He doesn't make videos. He doesn't make videos. He just makes Breitbart.
Out there
he just makes Breitbart articles.
Yeah.
Hey guys, like people have noticed that I whitewashed him. Callan is the most racist out there.
Yeah, well, how else is? Yeah, but then how else is Scarlett Johansson going to get roles?
It's true.
Oh wait,
I mean, she played Black Widow when a good-hearted black woman could have played her.
Yeah, I know. Caleb, can you build like a white version of the Mata Anua and just put it in the video?
Potentially.
And it's like, oh, look, it's my brother. It's like, wait, aren't we all brothers? It's like, well, he's particularly my brother.
I didn't do that, but you really could do that pretty easily because you can even get the white claws and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Anu was like, hey, look at my brother. And they're like, aren't we all siblings? And he's like, well, look at my brother, specifically on my brother, on Nui. And then on Nui, he's like, hello, guys, it's me, on Nui. I am white guy.
No, you're done. Get out of here. The script is over.
And then at the very end of the talk, he's like, yeah, it reminds me of my loser of a brother. It's like, who's he? And then you just have the Tahu from the Tahu series just go, hey.
This is the worst.
This conversation's over.
I still can't get over the name. I still can't get over the fucking, my name is Anui.
Ugly.
I tell you, Caleb. It will be a killer episode. People will love it. Everybody will be like, man, this modest shit's kind of fire, yo.
No.
And then it gets an obscure fan base, like an obscure cult following fan base.
No.
And then like people then start praying to Mata, like religiously. They start praying.
No.
And then
they stop preying on children.
No.
If I was responsible for people preying on children, like I don't know, I feel like I'd shed a single tear.
Oh no! To be honest, like okay. If I made it's like okay, this is like a dude guy did like a lot of PR preference on this comment, but though it's like okay, a lot of people got weird over My Little Pony. Okay, a lot of people got fucking weird on it, and I don't know how I'd feel if I was Lauren Prowse, knowing that the weird people existed that watched the show. I think I might have had to give up on the show if I was her.
Yeah, so you gave up. So then you said goodbye, my lover.
Yeah,
goodbye, my friend.
But I mean, like I'm serious like that. It's like, but if you're put in that situation, I mean, like, I feel like, I mean, either that's your option or you continue with the thing, and it's like.
If you end your show because some dirty neckbeard start liking it, it means you lose.
You lose everything, yeah.
Well, but I mean, I'm talking about like the neckbeards that want like way too over the edge.
You're letting the terrorists win.
Yeah, you can't let the terrorists win. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you're right. I turned my entire show to just be talking down on the Neckbeard fan base, and then the entire show didn't become too
Basically,
dedicated
you
to make
just
fun
have
of them.
to make your show for your audience, no matter what, and you just gotta ignore the weirdos who like go. It's basically what you gotta do.
Oh, I don't know.
Ignoring people who ruin your stuff is like honestly better off because that way you just don't think about it. The more you can kind of block it out.
Yeah, well, I just hate myself because I get attention.
Yeah, I honestly, I really hope that people start doing like ruining Gakko and Rio when it comes out. They start doing like Orno,
Yeah.
Gakko and Rio. They start shipping Gakko and Rio.
I dread knowing that shit's gonna.
Your mic is getting to that point, Kate.
No, sorry. Well, anyway, I was just gonna say is like I dread the fact that I dread the fact knowing that Gakko and Rio is probably gonna have that situation happen. What's interesting about those, like so far, like people who are non-Bionicle related, people who've seen the Gakko Rio
people who are
designs.
non-binary really like Gakko and Rio. I got it.
Well, actually, the design, like Gakko's designs, like it struck a chord with a lot of people, which is interesting. So, yeah, I designed a good boy.
Yeah, they really wanted to have sex with him.
Actually, I think one guy legitimately does.
Oh, that guy.
You're like pretty sick in the head, man.
Yeah, you're sick at the membrane.
You know what? I changed my mind. You're right. It's actually a good idea for someone to, if someone's really ruining their franchise, they need to just cancel it. So just get ahead of the curve. Someone's gonna ruin Gakko and Rio. You might as well just cancel it now.
Yeah, you know what? I should just not make. I should not make anything. I should just sit in my side corner eating beans and watching things too. Oh wow.
Gosh.
I thought I'm the one who disastrously destroys calls. Not.
Yes, you need to shut up right now.
I'm gonna leave now. Bye, guys.
Oh, come back, baby.
Good, he left.
So long, babies, kids.
Bye.
No, it's animation. Have you ever seen the? Have you ever seen the trailer to Bebe's Kids, or do you not know about the ending to the trailer?
Ending to the trailer of Baby's Kids?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so the first theatrical.
Warning,
The first
you couldn't have
theatrical.
gone 6 seconds. You couldn't have gone 6 seconds without making me regret bullying IDS off the stream. That's 6 seconds. Literally, you're asking me about what is? Say it again. What?
Listen, IDS decided that he was, gonna. He was the one that decided that to bring up Baby's Kids. Okay, IDS was the one who brought up Baby's Kids.
You don't need to elaborate on it. Baby's Kids.
Baby's Kids was the first theatrical American piece of animation directed by a black animation director. He's the same guy who went on to make Proud Family, and Baby's Kids was a really weird movie.
I have no point of reference for any of this.
Well, maybe the comments do, because maybe they have culture. Anyway,
maybe.
Anyway, but at the very end of the trailer for Baby's Kids, like at the very end, it's like Baby's Kids. It's animation, and it doesn't continue with anything like it's animation made differently or it's animation done cool. Oh, it doesn't.
For a second.
Okay, it doesn't say it's animation done better or it's animation done coolly. It just says the phrase "it's animation," and that's just the end of the trailer.
Wow, that's a really great trailer. Why do I need to know any of this?
It's funny, okay? People in the comments are laughing.
I want to see one person in the comments say that was funny.
Listen, somebody that says it's funny, I will do Orange Justice on stream.
No, what? What does that mean?
Do you not know Orange Justice, the popular Fortnite dance?
Fortnite dance? No, I don't know that much about Fortnite.
Well, even if you haven't touched Fortnite, you should basically know what Orange Justice is through Osmosis Jones, just it existing online.
Osmosis Jones.
I'm saying through osmosis of it just existing. I tossed into Jones because it's a funny meme.
Oh. Okay.
Also, Osmosis Jones is a good movie. Watch it.
We got a Fortnite is bad comment.
I completely agree about the Fortnite being bad, by the way.
Yeah, amazing.
I just like the memes. I don't like the game itself.
Said he's leaving since IDS left. Well, all right.
Okay, well, he's not going to stay for me, so he's fucking rude.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty nasty bastard.
Yeah, I know. He's ugly. He's ugly. Yeah, he's his daddy's boy.
Tahu Nova, thank you for agreeing with him.
Tahu Nova. You mean I did make this show called Tahu one time. Have you guys heard about that? Have you guys heard about Tahu?
Some people may or may not have heard about Tahoe.
See, Tahu was an interesting show.
Aleximus Heximus said, it looks like he had a heart attack while writing that comment.
Listen, dude, I had a heart attack in Peru, dude, so I'm sensitive to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which, side note to the people watching the stream, that's not a meme. I almost had a heart attack in Peru.
Oh, you missed the part of the stream where a guy made fun of
cancer.
Yeah, he literally joked about iDS's mother having a cancerous tumor. He would the stream, alright, guys. iDS is in the chat rebelling against me. I should just walk. I don't know.
No, let him stay in the chat, okay? He has freedom of speech.
No, I'm going to take his freedom of speech away from him. I want to be with like my overlords at YouTube.
Well, why would you want to? But think about it this way, okay? You could have him speak, and I talk less, or you could have him not speak, and I talk more.
Well, right now he's gonna talk in the chat, and I still have to hear you speak. So neither is. If I let him in the chat, it's just no-win scenario. This is the worst thing. He disrespects me in the chat. Yes, go care for your mother. Amazing. Are you like a frog? What are you doing?
I'm putting Bionicles on my shelf.
You're a sick bastard.
You want to see me put Bionicles on my shelf?
No, I don't.
I got the Nika. I got Auditora. I got Auditora. I got Auditora.
You're demented.
Whip it to the ass blaster. I'm in love with the Fez master.
Wow.
Banakuji the best. Hey, Banakuji the best.
This is not entertainment. This is not entertainment. This is just nonsense.
It's getting you A-rated. That's funny.
I'm getting A-rated? What?
You're getting irritated, and it's funny. I didn't say A-rated.
You're unhappy at me being mad at you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You're not nice. You're not nice.
Well, you said mean things to me.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah, it actually is.
Well, give me
proof. In the past, you've said mean things like Cage Bellini Alzini has a smelly butt. He did not create the poop sock, and he also said he's gay. You said no.
Denying all these allegations said against me. You're very rude. You're disrespectful. And
see, those are mean things. You're saying mean things about me right now, even.
No, those aren't mean. They're true.
No.
Being rude and disrespectful isn't a mean thing. That's an actual thing that you're doing right now.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
Listen, I can say mean things about somebody who's actually
going physically nearby you. I would have slapped you in the face by now. I told you to go.
Yeah, see that's a mean thing.
It's not that mean.
It's a mean thing. Okay, I'm going to go cry. Okay, I'm going to make a Twitter rant on you. Okay.
Go ahead.
You know this channel's going to get taken down for bullying.
This channel's already going to be taken down for bullying because I just reported my own video.
Really?
Yeah, it's going in. YouTube's going to come in. And they're going to be very upset. They're going to be very upset that I'm going to ruin my own video, and so they're going to take it.
I think we would be taken down quicker if we were playing "Faced Me" on stream. Just the song "Face Me."
Okay.
Yeah. Face me closer to God's reality.
I will report Caleb to my school's bully box. Larnuu. Tommy John says,
hey.
Larnuu said, I like rich white women buying Wonder Bread. It's so forced. It's so hot and makes me always wet myself from the steam I take. I make.
You know, I don't get that fetish, honestly. Well, I don't get it.
Well, you might as well say it. I mean, he asked you to do it.
No. It's too long, and I don't have something to read off of.
There's literally a chat room right here.
I have a phone in my pocket and headphones on because I'm putting Bionicles on a shelf right now, okay? You think I'm gonna go abide to your rules of your own live stream?
Yeah, you should, because if you don't, I'm gonna just kick you off the live stream and end it all right here.
Listen, you should
This is the decision you have to make.
Darn, should I prevent the rapture, or should I just let the world get disturbed in all that jazz?
You're gonna let
I'm
it.
gonna actually try to pull it up now for Whizzle though. I'm going.
Oh my goodness.
Also, I just heard my stream and I have a shit microphone quality.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about this. I'm using a headset mic. I don't have my laptop on me right now.
All will be forgiven in time.
Okay, I'm going to need to read it. Larnuu say, I like it the... no, damn it, the chat moved, so then I got messed up. Okay. I like it the bit about the woman, and bind the wound bed, and store in the flesh. It's so hot. It already makes me have to wait to myself, and the steam I make.
Wow. That was very good.
I read it.
Good. Someone said you're gay, and they said no, you. This chat is...
No, me.
I think... Oh my gosh. Larnuu.
What?
You're an adult.
Yeah, not really.
Oh. It's true.
I still go to college.
Yeah.
You're not an adult until after you leave college. That's what Jeff Bezos said.
I'll donate $0 if you have a rap battle. Oh, snap. Should we have a rap battle? All right, Larnuu. I'm going to start.
Yeah.
Hey, Cage, you always fill me with rage.
Hey.
You act like a mage.
Ooh.
Taking the stage.
No.
Think you can do magic, but it's really just tragic. You're full of disaster. Of nothing, you're the master. I don't know.
Listen. I might be nothing. I'm just the master. But I'm the master at baiting. Call me Keemstar and Colossal because I mastered this baiting. Okay?
Wow.
Baiting is what I've mastered. And master is what I'm baiting.
This is a really good I spent years researching the game, and I have found a game that has transcended time and space. The quantum game. All right, we did it. I don't know if we're gonna go anywhere higher than this. I think we need to just cut.
I can't fix my relational side if anything doesn't dump in that part of me is gonna what say. If you like my status, you're the reason why I am a half-dead social life.